table and don't move it at all because they're going to throw off the scoreboard camera if you do. Just be careful of that.
All right. The following is a presentation of Tonganoxie Sports Live. It's time for the Chieftains. On your new home for Tonganoxie High School athletics, Tonganoxie Sports Live. Tonganoxie Sports Live is presented by Kansas Insurance, locally owned and operated. Learn more at kansasins.com. Also by It's time for the Chieftains, right here on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to tonight's presentation of Tonganoxie Sports Live. It's presented, as always, by Kansas Insurance. At Kansas Insurance, you'll find personalized coverage designed for you because as an agency, they believe in taking time to issue personal care and attention to each individual client to see how they can help you protect what matters most. Call 913-369-6600, and we hit the road for the first time of 2022 as we are here live at the field house at Bonner Springs High School. Well, this is technically the YMCA. I don't know.
Yeah,
it's a little bit of a bridge.
Yeah, it's above the YMCA. It's an annex to the high school, which is right next door. Really nice facility.
Yeah, very nice facility. We'll show it off a little bit more later, but this is the setting for tonight's doubleheader between your Tonganoxie Chieftains and the Bonner Springs Braves. Hi, everybody. Thank you for joining us tonight. Dylan Funk, alongside my broadcast partner, Dennis Drennan. So glad you all could be with us tonight. First game up, the ladies, as always, Lady Chieftains taking on the Braves. Tonganoxie, let's talk about them a little bit. Playing very great ball as of late before their game last week. On a 3-game winning streak, they came in facing against a fairly tough Shawnee Heights T-Birds team and
took them to double overtime.
Yeah, double overtime thriller it went down all the way down to the wire. And this Lady Chieftain team definitely playing great ball, especially down on the defensive end. And let's start first with Hattie Baldock.
Yeah, Hattie's been great. She's been a force inside for the Lady Chieftains and doing some great rebound work, blocking out really well, and doing a great job. And then you also have, our little spark plug, Emily.
Got the spark plug, Emily, and the Energizer Bunny, Reagan Seba.
Yeah, and Reagan's been playing out of her mind. I think she's had a double-double the last 3, maybe even 4 games.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely over the past couple of weeks. Definitely been getting done on the offensive side as well, averaging nearly 16 points a game, I think what I read. And then, we don't officially keep track of rebounds here, but I gotta imagine she's right up there in double-double range. So looking to kind of pick back up that momentum tonight again in that game that this past Tuesday against Shawnee Heights. It was theirs for the taking, and it always looked. There was a game of runs, I guess we could say, because it was really the Lady Chieftains would have an advantage. They would have the momentum, and just when you thought they would start to run away with it, Shawnee Heights would come back, and then vice versa. And it was just a nice back and forth. And I think another thing that's going to be interesting for tonight is fatigue. How worn out, how tired are the legs of this Lady Chieftain squad? They only ran 6 players that whole entire game.
That's a good point. And we talked about that earlier, too, because Coach Loomis only goes about 6 deep on his bench, and so that means those girls are all road warriors out there, and they've been playing great ball. I did talk to Coach Loomis briefly after the game, and he's very pleased with the way that they're playing. He says he's seen a lot of improvement, a lot of growth in the team, and looking forward to a great matchup here.
This is a team that they come in 5-8 tonight. I mean, if we're talking about a couple weeks ago, they looked dead in the water, like they were just absolutely done.
Yeah.
Nothing left in them, but winning 3 of their last 4, and they've come in facing a Bonner Springs team tonight. Only 6-7 on the year, so a little bit of a down year for them. First time these two squads are facing off tonight. I think it's definitely not out of the question. I mean, I think this should be a really tough, competitive game. And Tonganoxie, I really like their chances.
Well, I think when you go to double overtime with Shawnee Heights, you're doing pretty good. So.
Yep, should be a great game here tonight. Tonganoxie headed to the locker room. Now they're coming back out onto the court. Again, Coach Loomis got to be very happy with the way his squad has been playing as of late. Not too much to complain about. They've cleaned up on the defensive end as far as rebounding, and they've also just been playing overall better defense as well. Very active hands, causing a lot of steals.
Right, and they've cut down on the turnovers too, which was big.
Yep. Looking to keep it rolling tonight. We're going to go ahead and take a break. You've been watching the S&S Body pregame show since 1972. S&S Body Shop has been the place to go to in Tonganoxie for auto body and repair work. Get your ride back in the game and learn more at snsautoandbody.com or call 913-369-3193. When we come back, we're going to have starting lineups in the opening tip right here on Tonganoxie Sports Live, your home for Chieftain Athletics.
At Kansas Insurance, we know one size doesn't fit all. In fact, our whole mindset is based on customized policies for you and your families. We're local, and we do what we do because we care about you. Think of us as brokers for your insurance needs. Working with Kansas Insurance gets you the award-winning service and attention to detail that only an independent agency can provide. All across Kansas, we're here to help you manage and plan for all types of risk. Contact a local agent today. Kansas Insurance. Local, independent, serving you.
A great collision on the field. Awesome.
All right, so to come crashing out of the commercial, we're going to send out to the PA announcer tonight for starting lineups.
Bonner Springs Lady Braves. Bonner Springs High School, in accordance with the Kansas State High School Activities Association and the Frontier League, emphasizes the importance of good sportsmanship and fair play in tonight's game. And we ask for your cooperation, maintaining a safe and respectful environment for all players, coaches, officials, and spectators. Bonner Springs High School staff and administration, along with the Bonner Springs Police Department, will be on hand to help in any way needed. We would also like to take this time to remind everyone that tonight's game is being live streamed so that anyone unable to attend can watch the game in real time from any computer or smartphone. Simply go to bravesbroadcast.live to watch tonight's game. That's bravesbroadcast.live. Tonight's basketball game is also Bonner Springs High School Inclusion Night. This night is to help everyone feel welcome and will feature our BSHS Life Skills class cheering alongside our BSHS cheerleaders for tonight's games. We will also be conducting a fundraiser for the Special Olympics, with part of the proceeds going towards the Polar Plunge event in March. BSHS students will walk around the bleachers during tonight's game collecting money for this cause. You are not pressured to donate, but any contribution is appreciated. At this time, we ask that you please rise and remove your hats as the Bonner Springs High School Pep Band plays our national anthem. And now here are your starting lineups for tonight's game, starting with the visiting Tonganoxie Lady Chieftains, led by head coach Mitch Loomis and assistant coaches Hannah Kemp and Jody Smith. At guard, a senior, number 21, Brooklyn Lang. At guard, a senior, number 20, Reagan Seba. At guard, a senior, number 22, Cheyenne Aaron. At forward, a senior, number 2, Hattie Baldock. And at forward, a senior, number 5, Emma Sunderland. And your starting lineups for your Bonner Springs Lady Braves, led by head coach Peyton Leslie and assistant coaches Caitlin Adam and Cody Scott. At guard, a sophomore, number 2, Kirsten Leslie. At guard, a senior, number 12, Corey Hassett. At forward, a sophomore, number 35, Mackenzie Campbell. At forward, a junior, number 42, Ren Van Cleve. And at forward, a junior, number 23, Mariah Noel.
All right, those starting lineups tonight brought to you by the Tonganoxie Public Library. The Tonganoxie Public Library offers a wide variety of services for the citizens of our community. Stop by and visit them, 1217 East 4th Street. Give them a call at 913-845-3281. Or as always, you can check out all their programs and resources at the TonganoxieLibrary.org. And thank you to the Bonner Springs PA announcer tonight for those starting lineups in case you missed it. Same 5 for your Lady Chieftains: Hattie Baldock, Emma Sunderland, Reagan Seba, Brooklyn Lang, and Cheyenne Aaron. Over on the flip side for the Braves, you got number 2, Preston Leslie, number 12, Corey Hassett, number 35, Mackenzie Campbell, number 42, Ren Van Cleve, and number 23, Mariah Noel. And that is Noel right there winning the opening tip, and we are underway here in this Frontier League matchup between the Chieftains and the Braves. Thank you all so much for joining us tonight and looking to get the party started early as Leslie, but can't hit from downtown. And here come the Lady Chieftains for their first offensive possession of the game.
It looks like both teams are starting out in a zone defense. Looks like the Braves are in a 1-3-1.
Lady Chieftains looking to bypass that lane, feeling a little bit of heat, but able to get it to Baldock. She gives it to Seba. Ball going around the horn in the corner. Sunderland, she's going to drive baseline on Hassett. Back out to Seba. She's trying to attack and penetrate. Shot is up and just off the iron. No good.
I think she was looking for a foul there, but
Noel, jump shot, good on the drive.
Yeah, we remember, even though the Chieftains haven't played, the Lady Chieftains haven't played these Lady Braves, we did see them play in the Tongi tournament, and Noel is a real threat.
Yes, absolutely. Bonner Springs made a nice run in the Tongi Invitational Basketball Tournament, and there were many times before the Lady Chieftains would go on to play, we would see this Bonner Springs team playing before them, and Noel was definitely a big standout from that one. Reagan driving again, that one threatening to go down, but eventually doesn't, but she will have to earn them at the free throw line, and our first foul of the game.
First personal.
It's going to be on Campbell.
Reagan didn't hesitate there. She saw an opening to the basket, and she took it.
Well, I mean, we know she's not afraid
no.
to drive to the basket and be aggressive.
Right.
Here is Seba at the line. She misses her first attempt coming off a game this past Tuesday where shooting under 50% from the free throw line, definitely uncharacteristic
she's been
for Reagan on the year.
One of the better shooters all year.
Looking to get it back up at 50% so far tonight, and she does just that, cutting the deficit in half, 2-1. And this Bonner Springs Braves team, if you're listening to the starting lineups, very, very young. A lot of youth, a lot of freshmen and sophomores, only 2 juniors and only 1 senior. And that 1 senior being number 12, Corey Hassett. So you look at that record again, Bonner's girls teams always kind of come in, always supporting an above 500 record. But now when you kind of look at their roster and they're bringing out a lot of young, inexperienced ladies, kind of explains that. But that also setting up their future for some very great heights. Lady Chieftains looking to take the lead here. It's a 3 on the way from Seba and barely grazing the rim and rebounded underneath by Campbell. Campbell at the elbow, getting it down. This is shot up no good from Van Cleve, and Sunderland coming down with the rebound. She's going to bring it across, picking up the tempo a little bit. Swinging it around, Cheyenne Aaron, no good, strong off the back iron, rebounded by Noel.
They better stop the ball.
Here she comes,
Yeah,
a good job. Cheyenne Aaron getting a paw on there, stripping that ball away. It'll stay down here with the Lady Braves.
Noel was definitely going to the rack.
Inbounds play here. Hassett getting in to Campbell. Now here to near side Leslie. Back. Bonner looking for a little bit of ball movement here. And a lob inside to Campbell. I think that's exactly what they were looking for.
Yeah.
Just two out of reach. And a turnover by Bonner. See if Tonganoxie can capitalize here. Approaching the 5-minute mark of the first period. 2-1 is our score in the first quarter. Lang trying to drive in. Picks up her dribble, bounce pass, Baldock.
Oh.
And just some miscommunication there. Cheyenne Aaron, I think she might have taken her eyes off the ball just a little bit. Maybe looking to attack the basket as it goes right over her fingertips. Well, on her pivot foot, giving it out to Leslie. Long range two, doesn't fall, and good rebound by Hattie Baldock. Good box out technique down there on Campbell.
She's been doing that quite well the last few weeks.
That one stripped away from Seba, but they're going to say last touch.
I think it went off Reagan's knee.
Yeah. She doesn't quite.
She doesn't like it.
Yeah, she doesn't quite agree with the call, but.
I think it was the correct one.
Yeah. I mean, if you get a call like that called on you, I don't think you're supposed to like it. So
no,
you got to show some type of
she's probably
rejection.
upset with herself more than anything.
Right, again, down inside to Campbell. Aggressive play on Sunderland. No good. Leslie underneath, though, gets the rebound, and now she'll be going to the free throw line, and we're going to have our first foul of the game on the Lady Chieftains. Let's see who they give it to. Gave it to Brooklyn Lang, number 21, her first.
She's been the sharpshooter the last few weeks.
Yeah, she has been. And if you remember in this past game against Shawnee Heights, she was the one that hit the big corner three in the first overtime to send it into double overtime.
That was a fun game.
That was a really fun game. Second free throw up and good for Leslie. 4-1 lead for the Lady Braves. This is also another thing that the Lady Chieftains have avoided on this nice little stretch of good ball is slow starts. Not off to the best of starts tonight. Halfway mark, only have mustered up 1 point. Looking to change that here. Good ball movement underneath the Baldock, and that's how you do it.
That was great ball movement there. That's how you dissect the zone.
And Coach Loomis asking the official, he might have thought Hattie was fouled and thought she might have been able to shoot a free throw. Now underneath.
Jump ball.
Jump ball.
And guess who? Emma.
There's Emma again. Yep, being very active.
Emma Sunderland. She's awesome end on both ends of the floor.
Yep.
Really, on the defensive end, though.
And she's really picked it up here.
Yeah, she really
on
has.
This nice stretch. There's just been something that has come alive inside of her, and she has just been locked down. Nothing but nails on that defensive end. 3-point in the corner from Cheyenne Aaron, clanking off the iron, and Leslie had a chance at it, but it falls into the hands of Seba. Now Lang, mid-range jumper, good.
That was a good rebound and a good assist there by Reagan Seba.
And that's what good hustle will do for you, and it will also give the Lady Chieftains their first lead of the game, coming just beyond the 3:10 mark. Meanwhile, Bonner able to answer. Corey Hassett straight away three.
Drained it. Fast moving first quarter. There's not been very many fouls.
Lang jump stop, back out to Seba, putting on the court behind the back. Trying to blow by Leslie. She does just that, getting the defense to collapse. Good extra pass. Sunderland. Barely.
Good job. Hattie goes up and gets a rebound amongst three Lady Braves.
Good job holding her own underneath as well. 3 white jerseys in the area, still able to control that basketball and give it out to her teammates. Seba.
Yes. She gets the kind roll.
We are knotted up at 7 apiece, approaching the 2:15 mark here in the first quarter at the field house at Bonner Springs High School. First road game since the Lansing game in December.
That was a really nice move by the
Basket by Kirsten Leslie.
Kirsten Leslie there.
Taking a little bit of a hip check on her way.
Yeah.
No whistle, going through the contact. Good finish. Now Seba has the space but can't hit the three. And Coach Loomis might have liked to see that possession played out a little bit more, but
I'm not sure that's what he was looking for.
you can't be too upset at one of your star players, though, taking the three with space. And a carry called by Hassett, so another turnover for Bonner Springs. And this is Sage Isaacs checking to the game for Hattie Baldock.
Yeah, Hattie's been a warrior down below, I'm telling you. She probably needs a blow.
Well, I'm sure the same could be said for just about the rest of her teammates, the starting five plus Sage, because they played a long, long game this past Tuesday against Shawnee Heights. A travel call on Seba. It looks like just couldn't quite make her mind up there at the end.
Well, these Lady Chieftains are used to playing a lot of minutes.
Yeah. He said, Coach them, as he told us straight before the first game, he said, I don't really like to go further than one player off my bench, so about 6 players in total. And he likes to keep it that way unless some of the starters start getting in foul trouble or whatnot. Then if he forces his hand, he'll do it. But and underneath, and
well, they're going to call that a blocking foul.
Noelle just kind of ran over Sunderland underneath.
She did. I thought Emma had good position there.
Yeah,
that's not how the zebra saw it.
And Coach Loomis, you can see at the bottom of your screen, asking for an explanation from the young man.
Yeah, he's not happy.
Fouls on Emma Sunderland, her first personal.
First foul for Emma, second team foul for the Lady Chieftains. Then an inbound going right back underneath, looking for Van Cleve, and tipped out by Tonganoxie.
Don't have a 5-second call here. They don't get it in.
Barely, just
Chieftains
beating it.
Nearly had a 5-second call.
Finding Van Cleve underneath, and she makes the Lady Chieftains pay on the aggressive defensive style. Back to a 4-point lead for Bonner. Bounce pass Lang and going for Sunderland in the corner. Bounce up to Aaron. Big three-pointer there. Cheyenne Aaron answering the nice little Braves run back to a 1-point deficit. Got 40 seconds and counting left to go here in the first quarter.
Like Bonner's trying to hold it for the last shot.
This is Hassett. This is Corey Hassett, having our set of sisters out there. Corey Hassett right there with the ball, and then right to her right, number 11, that's Addison Hassett.
Look, the Chieftains are willing to let them have the last look.
Lang trying to poke that one from behind away from Van Cleve. She puts up a forced shot and can't get it to fall.
That should have been a foul on 23.
Yeah, it should have been, but anyways, 3, 2, 1. Gonna have to put it up here. Seba does just that. And gets it to fall. And an exclamation point to bring it into the first quarter. Tonganoxie reclaims the lead, 12-11 over the Bonner Springs Braves. We'll be right back with second quarter action right here on Tonganoxie Sports Live, your home for Chieftain Athletics.
For more than 15 years, Lynch Real Estate has been a leader in the KC Metro.
Hi, I'm Dan Lynch with Lynch Real Estate, inviting you to come let us prove to you why Lynch Real Estate is a name you can always trust.
Dan and his team have built a reputation for unparalleled customer service and satisfaction by building lasting relationships. Learn more about Lynch Real Estate at lynchresidential.com or give them a call at 913-369-3000.
Whether you're a first-time buyer or a high-end seller, I'm here to make it happen.
The same look and location of a classic drugstore with the services and supplies of a modern pharmacy. That's what you'll find at the Downtown Drug Store in Tonganoxie. Of course, Downtown Drug is the local choice for your prescriptions and health needs, but did you know they have the best selection of Tonganoxie Pride and Chieftain game day gear in town? And a whole lot more. Cards, gifts, home decor, and even the best way to satisfy that sweet tooth. The Downtown Drug Store. Call 913-369-3800 or visit them online at thedowntowndrugstore.com.
Don't forget, folks, as we continue on in the doubleheader tonight. If you want the latest highlight of your favorite Chieftain sent right to your phone, be sure to text THS to 816-406-0051 whenever they make that highlight. Again, us here at Tonganoxie Sports Live, glad to continue our partnership with Easy Relic from last basketball season, delivering all the latest highlights of your favorite Chieftains sent right to your phone. Again, text THS to 816-406-0051. Works at any point during this broadcast. The Chieftains able to keep the Braves from scoring on that possession. Now looking to build upon their lead here. It's Seba, a little underhand pass to Aaron, and that's Noel. Pretty tight defense here, and there she is again, poking that away from Brooklyn Lang. Mariah Noel listed here, the 5'11 junior. Cheyenne Aaron open wide underneath the basket, and she gets it, but defense closes
late,
in time. Yep. Seba taking another shot from three-point range. Can't get it to fall. And rebounded by Hassett. She was practically doing jumping jacks underneath the basket. I think that drew attention by the defense as well.
Yeah.
Getting them to close out just in time. Here's Solomon Holland giving it up top to Hassett. Now down inside to Noel.
There you go.
There it is, finally.
Good job, Hattie. Hattie got set, took the charge.
And Noel finally getting called for the foul, and she's trying to bargain with the official, asking maybe it was a little bit of a flop, but official not going to hear it. Seba getting checked out of the game. Baldock coming back in.
I can see the Lady Chiefs just make a little run here with Noel on the bench.
I think Bonner might be saying the same thing with Seba on the bench. So.
Yeah, no kidding. Well, she won't be there long.
Sage trying to work through the defense, lost the handle of the ball, put it on the court, and still fighting for it. And Coach Jonas tried to call for a timeout last second, but he saw a possession arrow favored Tonganoxie anyways. And just like we said, not going to be on the bench very long. And here comes Reagan Seba back into the game. Brooklyn Lang going to get checked out. 6:32 mark of the second quarter. Tonganoxie 12, Bonner Springs 11. Game one of our doubleheader tonight between the Chieftains and the Braves. Baldock down underneath.
Good move.
Good move right over Campbell.
Took it right at her. That's the way to go.
And the aggressiveness paying off on the offensive end for the Lady Chieftains. A good ball movement and
a good pass.
And a foul from behind. Isaac, she knew she got beat by Van Cleve, and not much more you can do about it. So Van Cleve will be going to the line. Isaac's picking up her first foul of the game.
Ren Van Cleve at the line, shooting 2.
2 free throws on the way for Van Cleve, not able to knock down her first. And 0 for 2 on that trip. And Leslie, it looked like she had a shot to get the offensive rebound, but couldn't quite bring it in. Now here comes Tonganoxie. There's the Sunderland near side. Back up top to Hattie. You just see that defense. Anytime Seba touches the ball, right on top of her.
Yeah.
Trying to drive her way around it. Handoff. And now back to Seba. Good bounce pass. Threading the needle inside to Isaacs. And again, that Bonner defense stout.
Good
inside the paint.
Good ball movement.
Good extra pass. Cheyenne Aaron can't get it to fall.
Somebody's going to pick up a foul. Is that going to be Isaac's second?
I believe it's either going to be on Baldock or Isaac's, and they are calling it on Baldock for the initial swipe. Her first. Now the 4th team foul for the Lady Chieftains. Personal foul starting to pile up here. Pass it in the corner to Leslie. Spot up 3. Nothing but net. Definitely a shooting, a deep threat right there from Leslie. 7 points on the night already for her. So she's basically totaled for half of the scoring total so far for Bonner Springs. Getting around the double team. Cheyenne Aaron calling for it in the near side corner here. Now she's going to dribble it out, hand out to Baldock. Now back to Aaron. Isaacs bounce pass inside. Baldock, good ball movement here by Tonganoxie, and just can't quite cash in with some points. Siba almost poking that one away, but has it right there to recover. A smart job by Siba. She could have made a second attempt on that steal, but instead backing away from the contact. Don't want to draw a foul. Down low inside to Campbell. Baldock right on her and a travel. Brooklyn Lane now coming back into the ball game. Sage Isaacs coming out, so starting 5 back on the court for Tonganoxie. Solomon Holland and Noel coming in for Bonner. Campbell and Hassett coming out. And a tight one here, and you're really going through this one, approaching the halfway point of the second quarter here. Knotted up at 14 apiece.
Good pass.
Fake the pass, jump shot in the paint, good for Brooklyn Lang.
Basket by Brooklyn Lang.
And we have really seen her kind of come on the offensive end lately too.
Yeah.
A good aggressive drive and putting up the contested shot in the paint. That's last touch. No. That was
last touch by number 5.
Yeah, still Solomon Holland.
Yeah, they just missed that one.
I think Coach Loomis is really contesting that one, so maybe we just don't have the great vantage point up here.
We may have been shielded.
Good pass by Noel, but not able to finish. Underneath is Van Cleve, and great defense.
And did you see it was Emma Sunderland that batted that ball out.
Here she is with it, driving in, kicking it out to Lang, and now back up top to Emma. Screen from Baldock, give and go. And out, but able to recollect Sunderland. That was definitely the right idea right there. Sunderland now trying to shake a defender. Here to Lang, having a little bit of separation. Baldock.
Take it to the rack.
Trying to work, back out to Lang. Another jump shot off, wide off the mark. Looked a little bit forced there.
It was kind of forced.
Tonganoxie still hanging on to a 2-point lead. 3 minutes left to go in the second. Van Cleve down inside. Leslie had it poked away by Aaron, but they're going to tag her with the foul.
Got her with a reach in, I think.
Yes, they did.
That was on Cheyenne Aaron, her first personal.
That's only her first. 15 foul for Tonganoxie. Bonner Springs only with 2 team fouls here in the first half. And this is Corey Hassett coming in and checking out her sister Addison.
Oh, nice pass.
And just too easy underneath.
That was a great find by Noel there.
Van Cleve.
We're back to a tie ball game. Lang got the space. She's going to pull the trigger and bank it home. 7 points now on the night for Brooklyn Lang after banking home that straightaway three-pointer. Back to a 3-point lead. Noel trying to answer, no good. Somebody's got, that was so great, boxing out, but nobody went to collect the ball, and now Van Cleve underneath cashing it in for 2 points.
Emma Sunderland just got ran over there. I don't know what happened.
These officials kind of letting them play out there momentarily. Siba, another open three. Answers! Splash!
Three-pointer by Reagan Siba.
Awesome.
8 points on the night for Reagan, and a timeout on the floor. We will go ahead and take that with them. 2-minute warning here in the second quarter. Tonganoxie 22, Bonner Springs 18. We'll be right back right here on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
Count the Ways 1866 Bar and Grill is Tongie's tastiest. Incredible selection, delicious preparation, and a beautifully designed space all make 1866 one of the area's premier eateries. Delivering big city taste in a small town atmosphere. Satisfying sandwiches, sizzling steaks, the best burgers anywhere, and even lovely lemonade. See the full menu on Facebook at 1866 Bar and Grill or order now by calling 913-369-7007. Shop local and save at Brothers Market in Tonganoxie, where we treat you like family. Brothers Market has great everyday deals throughout the store. Enjoy fresh cut steaks from the meat department, the freshest fruits and vegetables from the produce aisle, and savor the flavors from the bakery. Check out their weekly ad to get the best deals on what you need. From apples to aspirin, Cool Whip to cool crisp lettuce. Brothers Market, open daily. Learn more at shopbrothersmarket.com.
All right, back here live at Bonner Springs High School. I almost said Tonganoxie High School. It's been a while since we've had a road game.
It has.
It's kind of been the usual. Dylan Funk alongside Dennis Drennan. Thank you all for joining us tonight. A pretty good one here in game one of our doubleheader. Tonganoxie, the Lady Chieftains, have the lead over the Bonner Springs Braves 22-18. And a turnover there by Bonner is going to give the Lady Chieftains an extra possession here. Under 2 minutes left to go before halftime. Our side corner, this is Sunderland driving by Leslie and can't finish.
Oh, they're going to
underneath.
call her on an offensive foul. Wow.
And again, getting up and not liking the call there. That's going to be the second foul on Emma Sunderland. I believe that was Van Cleve underneath.
Yeah, she was slow to get up, but Emma popped right up.
Pretty late whistle, too.
Yeah, I thought so, too.
And again, you can see Coach Loomis giving the earful to the official right there at the bottom of your screen. Meanwhile, down low to Van Cleve, trying to work on Sunderland and can't get it to fall.
That was good defense. She just stayed vertical.
Mm-hmm. Seba, she's feeling hot that time. Well, off target, so three-pointer before that, nothing but net, and then that one almost nothing but air, unfortunately. But again, Coach Loomis not letting her confidence get down, just telling her keep shooting, keep shooting. Back to Van Cleve, kick out, Hassett three-pointer, and that's good.
By Corey Hassett.
Second three-pointer of the night for Corey Hassett. 1 point lead now for Tonganoxie, 22-21. Bounce pass, Baldock near the charity strike, kicking it to the corner to Lang, driving in, back under to Baldock, working on Addison Hassett, and she draws the foul. Now Hattie will be going to the charity stripe for a pair.
Some good footwork there by Hattie.
Fouls on Addison Hassett. First person.
Addison Hassett picking up the foul, her first third-team foul for Bonner at the 28.5 second mark. Hattie Baldock, 2 free throws on the way as she knocks down her first. And Sage Isaacs looks to be checking back to the game here for Hattie. Second free throw on the way, and can't quite get it to fall off the backboard. 5 points here so far in the first half for Hattie Baldock. Let's see if Bonner.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to try and hold for the last shot.
Lead this clock out a little bit, approaching 10 seconds. Looking like the final possession. Ball finds its way, Van Cleve, far side corner. Addison Hassett up with it on the right side, back into the corner to her sister Corey. Again, good defense by Sunderland, and nothing you can do there if you're Corey Hassett. Trying to force a shot, air ball.
Good defense there. They did not allow a good look at the basket.
Yep, so Tonganoxie going into the locker room with a 2-point lead, 23-21 over Bonner Springs after one half of action. We'll be right back with the White Birch Properties halftime show right here on Tonganoxie Sports Live, just on the other side.
For a winning team, contact White Birch Properties, the real estate MVPs.
Wizard of Paws, now at their newly renovated location in downtown Tonganoxie, offers personalized pet grooming, doggy daycare, dog obedience, and socialization classes. At Wizard of Paws, your pet will get a one-on-one grooming experience, ensuring they return to you quickly and looking fabulous. And their new facility offers amenities and space that is doggone amazing. Call Wizard of Paws at 913-416-0255 or visit their new location at 406 East 4th Street in Tonganoxie. Learn more at wizardofpawspet.com.
Midwest Chiropractic Center in Tonganoxie is ready to get you back to being the active, energetic person you want to be. Midwest Chiropractic offers a friendly and caring environment with the most comprehensive care for your chiropractic, rehabilitative, and fitness needs. Dr. Robert Shook and Dr. Daniel Haug at Midwest Chiropractic Center care about your health, and their approach to care proves it. To schedule your appointment, call 913-369-0022 or visit them at mwchiropractic.com. The Tonganoxie Recreation Commission understands that the benefits of recreation are endless. Participating in community recreation is not only fun, but also healthy and educational. The Tonganoxie Rec Commission encourages all ages and abilities to participate in recreational activities. That's why they're continually working to develop programs for all the residents of Tonganoxie. To see the latest sports and program offerings and to get signed up, visit them at tongirec.org or call 913-845-3502.
With the First State Bank & Trust mobile app, you can bank from anywhere. Check your balance while you're waiting in line here, or transfer funds while you're here. Forget to pay that bill? Pay it from here. Don't cut your visit short to go to the bank. Make your deposit from here. And remember, you're always welcome to bank right here. Did you know First State Bank & Trust has donated over $112,000 to Tonganoxie schools? Every time you swipe your Tonganoxie Chieftain debit card, we donate. For more information, visit us at firststateks.com. Member FDIC.
Forward-thinking fashions and fashionable formals. That's Jeannie's Formals Fashions and Boutique in downtown Tonganoxie. Jeannie's is Tongi's dress shop with the perfect style for your upcoming formal event, including tuxes. Jeannie's also has a huge selection of Chiefs and Chieftain gear, kids apparels and toys, graphic tees, sublimated tumblers, and more. Stylish apparel in sizes from juniors to 3X. Stop by and see the girls at Jeannie's to get the latest fashions first. 520 East 4th Street in downtown Tongi, or on Facebook at Jeannie's Formals.
This halftime show is brought to you by White Birch Properties Realty Executives. At White Birch Properties, you have a team of agents ready to help you buy or sell that next house. Their team is ready to help lead you to success in the real estate game. Visit them at 1203 State Avenue, Suite B in Tonganoxie, or call 913-915-0451. We are back live here at the field house at Bonner Springs High School. The Lady Chieftains have a 2-point lead over the Braves, 23-21. As you can see out on the court, now the boys team's out warming up. It's going to be a great one for Game 2 of our doubleheader, Tonganoxie and Bonner Springs. A lot of Frontier League implications on the line for that matchup. We'll get more into that in the SNS Body pregame show after this game before it concludes. And let's talk about that first half a little bit. Yeah. For the Lady Chieftains, I'll run down the point totals real quick. First for Tonganoxie, Hattie Baldock sitting pretty good with 5 points. Right now, Reagan Seba with 8, Brooklyn Lang with 7, and Cheyenne Aaron with 3 on her lone three-point attempt. Leslie for Bonner with 7, Corey Hassett with 6, Van Cleve with 6 underneath, and Noel only with 2. So Tonganoxie holding Noel, obviously, like we talked about coming into this game, kind of the standout player for the Braves, only holding her for 2 points that whole entire first half. What was kind of the formula for that?
Well, I think Emma Sunderland was on her a lot, and that makes a big difference. So I think Emma probably guards the best offensive player. Yeah, and this Lady Chieftain team, they have done a great job tonight on the offense and the defensive end. You've seen it many times on the defensive end, working. You got Campbell and you got Van Cleve, and he's looking here on the roster. They got Van Cleve and Campbell both listed at 5'10", so especially for in the Kansas girls 4A division, that you don't see that height too very often. But Hattie Baldock, Emma Sunderland doing a great job holding their own down underneath, doing a decent job of that, and active hands. Again, staying active on defensive end, not staying still, keep moving around, matching up very well. And over on the offensive end, it's Bonner's kind of thrown some different looks at him as far as defense, but I think the ball movement has been key for the Lady Chieftains and how they've been able to get girls open and score points. Yeah, ball movement and attacking the basket has been the hallmark of these last 4 weeks that's really fueled this offense. They've been looking to keep that momentum going here. A 23-21 lead at halftime, looking to make it 4 out of 5 wins if they can hold on
tonight against Bonner Springs. And we talk about this boys game, Frontier League implications. You flip over to the girls' side of the Frontier League, Tonganoxie and Bonner, right there kind of neck and neck, right in the middle. And it's not out of the question yet if Tonganoxie wants to make a late run, because there's really not a definitive team that's kind of running away with the Frontier League. Yeah. So, you win this game tonight, you get back to 6-8, and next week you got some games against Jeff West and Leavenworth, who definitely will be challenges, but definitely, capable of pulling off the victories. At this time next week, we could be talking about the Lady Chieftains being back at 8-8, and who knows? We'll see what they can do, and especially getting late into the playoffs. We were talking with Coach Loomis after last Tuesday's game, congratulating him on the great effort, and you were the one that told him, if you guys are not a team I want to see in my bracket come playoff time, because they definitely can pull off a first-round upset easily.
Yeah, but you think about it, there's 5 seniors. They don't want their season to end.
Yeah.
So they're going to go out scratching and fighting all the way.
Yeah, there's a lot of extra motivation there. That is for sure. We're going to go ahead and wrap it up here again. Halftime show brought to you by White Birch Properties Realty Executives. When we come back, we're going to have second half action right here on Tonganoxie Sports Live. Lady Chieftains have the 2-point lead over the Bonner Springs Braves, 23-21. We'll see you on the other side of this break here on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
Trendy tees, fun fashions, team threads, and even candy for the kids. That's the Rustic Heifer in Tonganoxie. The Rustic Heifer is helping make Tongi a boutique lover's paradise. One-of-a-kind, handmade, locally sourced decor, clothes, and accessories. Find the right style for a night out on the town or the best fan gear for the big game. Support local, shop local. Find them on Facebook at Rustic Heifer Boutique and Custom Gifts, or stop by 616 East 4th Street in Tonganoxie. Come count the ways 1866 Bar and Grill is Tongi's tastiest. Incredible selection, delicious preparation, and a beautifully designed space all make 1866 one of the area's premier eateries, delivering big city taste in a small town atmosphere. Satisfying sandwiches, sizzling steaks, the best burgers anywhere, and even lovely lemonade. See the full menu on Facebook at 1866 Bar and Grill, or order now by calling 913-369-7007. Has your furnace left you out in the cold? Pipes plugged? Are you underwater with your water heater? If so, you'll be glad you called Ladd. Ladd Service Company in Tonganoxie has been your heating, cooling, and plumbing specialist since 1986. Ladd is your dealer for top quality brands like York, Aprilaire, and Wolverine Brass. Plus, they maintain and service all other brands. Schedule your appointment by calling 913-369-3509. Visit LaddServiceCo.com to see why you'll be glad you called Ladd.
Thinking about starting your next home improvement project? Make sure you call 811 before you dig. Once you call 811, wait a few days for the utilities to mark your yard with paint or flags so that you don't unintentionally dig into an underground utility line. Hitting a buried line can disrupt your neighborhood's utility service, cost money to repair, or cause serious injury or death. Southern Star asks you to protect your community. Dig safely. Call 811.
Let's start the second half is brought to you, I have it, there it is. Brought to you by Community National Bank and Trust in Tonganoxie. Community National Bank offers a diverse mix of products and services to serve all of your financial needs. Whether it's financing that new home, expanding your small business, or needing assistance with your retirement plans, you can learn more at their website, communitynationalbank.net. Both teams now breaking the huddle, and we are ready to go here for the start of the third quarter. Bonner Springs is going to get the ball first. Van Cleve will inbound it to Corey Hassett. Tonganoxie 2-point lead, 23-21 over the Braves. And just like that, we are underway here in the third, and quickly getting it down low to Campbell and wasting very little time, scoring over Baldock and tying this game up.
Yeah, they got that one in there pretty deep.
First field goal of the game for Campbell as well. Now looking to do the same. Baldock working on Campbell. Not feeling it. Back out to Lang and up top to Seba. Aaron give it back to Seba. Baldock trying to go one-on-one again, picking up her dribble and kicking it back out. And hesitated a little bit there, but firing it away.
Look at that offensive rebound by Emma Sunderland. She just tipped it to herself. And
good effort by Emma.
Yeah.
Now Seba driving in, just dragging that pivot foot along the court, just barely. The official right there on top of it, and it's a turnover. Lady Chieftains not able to capitalize on the second effort rebound from Emma Sunderland. Now looking to go on to the defensive and keep this game knotted up at 23. Noel, catch and shoot, no good. Rebounded by Hattie.
And it was Emma Sunderland that made the guard on that.
And best way to shut down the best offensive player for the other team, but your best defender on her.
Yep.
I think without that, I think Emma's definitely established herself as the best defensive player for this team. Can we agree on that?
If not the best, one of the best. I guarantee you. That's why we gave her the nickname Spark Plug. Boy, she's just a lot of energy out there. And then we have the Energizer Bunny and Reagan Seba.
Yeah, honestly, I mean, it might be a toss-up between two.
Yeah, they're really
best defender.
Yeah. Well, Reagan's a little more proficient on the offensive end.
Noel, good feed.
That was a good feed.
And Campbell.
Basket by Mackenzie Campbell.
Back-to-back baskets in this third quarter for Campbell, and a 25-23 lead now for Bonner. Playing with it here. Near side, taking the screen, getting the space, and wow, my goodness. Second three-pointer on the night for Brooklyn Lang, and she is in her double digits with 10 points on the night.
And that was nothing but net.
Yeah, definitely the sharpshooter. When she has the space, she will make you pay. Van Cleve underneath. Back to Noel, now working on Hattie. No whistle underneath, and just circling down and falling. Only her second bucket of the night.
Take it. Yeah, there you go, Reagan. Oh.
And contested by Noel. Second effort by Hattie. Draws the foul on Van Cleve.
Offensive rebounding has been so much better for the Lady Chieftains.
Yeah. It's been, just the rebounding in general on the offense and the defensive end. It's been a huge key in this kind of turnaround we've seen in the second half of the season for the Lady Chieftains. It's like Sage Isaac's be coming back into the game. Hattie knocking down her first. And either Lang or Aaron will be coming out, and it is Aaron. I'll come out for a breather. Knotted up again, 27 apiece. Second free throw on the way for the lead, and gets it to fall. There's Hattie.
Lady Chieftains doing much better from the line tonight.
Head fake, Leslie with it. Campbell trying to call for it underneath. Good ball movement, long range two. And nothing much more you could do about it there. Corey Hassett.
Yeah, that's really good ball movement by the Lady Braves there.
Mm-hmm. Brooklyn Lang, a long range assassin with it. Now to the charity stripe. Isaac's trying to drive on Campbell, dishing it out to Hattie, double team, and Campbell blocking it and collecting it right over her head. And now Sunderland hitting the deck. And if that's a jump ball, it will be Lady Chieftain basketball. Okay, now we.
Yep.
So, yeah, good effort.
Hattie and Emma were both in there scrapping for that.
I mean, even trying to get her hands on the ball, and Campbell kind of throwing some elbows, knocking her down to the ground. Nothing intentional or anything, just dude, Campbell just trying to fight for the ball, and Sunderland hitting the deck, but
good drive, good drive.
Get in there! Let's go!
Way to go, Emma.
Basket by Emma Sunderland.
And one.
Yep, now getting on the scoreboard, her first bucket of the night.
You don't see that too often with the ladies with the finger roll. That was really nice.
And looking to cap off the three-point play here. They call that foul on Leslie, her first.
Yes.
And three-point play finished by Emma Sunderland at the charity stripe. Approaching 4 minutes left to go here in the third. Noel giving it out to Hassett. Give and go to Van Cleve. Van Cleve able to finish underneath. Help defense a little bit behind there from Hattie. 8 points now for Van Cleve, and again, knotted up at 31 apiece.
Another tight one, partner.
Yep. Either of these teams have been able to pull away from this game quite yet. That one can't quite rattle home.
Oh, look at that rebound. Guess who?
Emma. Good effort by Emma, unfortunately, with the jump ball. Yep, it'll be Bonner Springs basketball.
Man, she's everywhere.
But she's almost getting that three-pointer to fall. It danced around on that rim a couple times. Just couldn't get the gracious fall.
It was a nice stroke all the way. Just didn't find the hole.
See, it looked like she might have got a fingertip on that pass, but it still finds its way to Leslie. Van Cleve with it. Out back to Corey Hassett. Campbell up top, a little out of position for her. Screen to Noel, and she's looking to give it right back to Campbell. Good defense underneath by Emma. Stop at the elbow. Noel now trying to drive in and attack and count the basket.
Basket by Mariah Noel.
And Noel showing a little bit of emotion after that. And let's see, they give this foul to give it to Sage.
Noel Mariah shooting one.
Only her second, the first team foul of the half for Tonganoxie. Mariah Noel looking to cap off the three-point play at the line, and she does just that.
Yeah, we saw her go off for double digits in a couple of the games at Tongi tournament.
Yeah, she's got 7 so far here, 3-minute mark of the third. Overall, though, I think
they've done a good job against her.
If you're Coach Loomis, you got to be very pleased with how this defense has really held her up. And a turnover here. Leslie just snatching right out of the hands of Sunderland. They can't finish the layup. There's Noel again. Second effort, no good, and good rebound by Sage. Out to Seba, had some space, elects to attack. Can't finish up and underneath. And count the basket for Hattie Baldock.
Reagan tried to do the reverse layup to protect her shot. And fortunately, Hattie Baldock was right there to clean it up and put it down.
Exactly. Second foul of the game for Van Cleve. And Cheyenne Aaron back into the game. Emma Sunderland coming out and can't finish.
That's her first miss tonight, I think. She's been pretty solid from the line.
9 points on the night for Hattie. Up top, wide open three for Hassett. Short off the front iron and corralled by Aaron. Seba.
Good drive. Reagan. Yes.
Good finish. 10 points on the night for Reagan Seba. And being aggressive, blowing by the defense and finishing on the layup gives Tonganoxie back the lead. Outside, Noel through 2 defenders, and I believe she was fouled before the shot.
I think Sage is going to pick up her third or fourth.
She is going to be her third.
Sage Isaacs, third personal.
Third.
And let's see.
Need to watch this inbounds play. I'd watch Noel into the hole. Yep, let's see who they're going to get it into.
Lobbing it right into her, and good defense. Hattie Baldock.
Look at.
And that's a jump.
Oh, they're going to call her a foul on.
I mean, she basically reached.
Yes.
She basically reached her arms around in a chokehold.
Yeah.
I mean, you can put your hands up all you want, but that's.
That's the correct call.
Yeah.
Good hustle by Hattie Baldock there. And they're on that loose ball.
There's definitely a difference in trying to go over her side and reach for the ball, but when you're just trying to reach around and you grab her like that,
they're going to call that.
So Noel not happy with the call, but she picks up her second. Lady Chieftains with the basketball. Seba near that baseline, slinging it over to Aaron. Dribbles it, shoots it, can't get it to fall. Oh, and good effort by Hattie. I think that ball, just touched the baseline off the save. I'm actually still holding on to the 1-point lead here, 35-34.
Got another barn burner here, partner.
Yeah, I know, man. We've been spoiled with some great games.
We've been really lucky.
As of late. Back to Noel, kicking back out, long range 2 for Hassett. Good.
That looked good when it left her hand.
Yeah, it really did. Lady Chieftains looking to answer. Sunderland.
Good drive, Emma.
Timed it again. Is that on Noel?
I don't.
Is that? No, it was not. It's on Leslie, her second.
Sunderland on the line, shooting 1.
Emma's playing lights out tonight, man.
Yes, she is. Brooklyn Lane getting checked out for a breather. And again, another 3-point play. Finished at the line. 6 points for Emma Sunderland, all in this third quarter. Under a minute left to go, 50 seconds and counting. These teams have just been trading off 1- and 2-point leads this whole entire game. Noel shaking her defender and getting it to fall.
Basket by Mariah Noel.
9 points now on the night for Noel after being held to 2 in the whole first half.
Well, you can't hold them down for a whole game.
No.
Oh,
that's a shove. Yeah. And they got underneath on Corey Hassett. That'll be her first.
Fouls on Corey Hassett, her first personal.
Hey, just trying to post up, get position for the ball, and right as it was coming in, a little bit of extension of that forearm for Hassett.
Yeah, one more foul for the Braves, and Lady Chieftains will be in the bonus.
Yes, they will. That was the 6th team foul. Tonganoxie sitting pretty good right now, only 2 team fouls.
Yep.
And Campbell checking back in for Tonganoxie, and risky pass there, and Noel coming away with the steal. She's probably going to take it herself here, and she does just that. Look at the explosion
she
right
is
there.
Really quick and strong.
And again, only a junior, so.
Yeah.
Seba,
Good
look at
drive,
this.
Emma. I mean, that's Reagan. Way to go, Reagan.
12 points for Reagan. Noel going to have the final shot here. Is going to have to put it up. No good. No good. One that counted anyways, and that is how the third quarter ends. Tonganoxie 40, Bonner Springs 38. They have just been playing great basketball. They're keeping it going tonight. We'll be right back with fourth quarter action right here after the break on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
At Family Medicine of Tonganoxie, you'll find incredible care close to home. A friendly staff here for you when you need them, offering primary care for all ages from general physicals and health exams to minor procedures and x-ray services, along with an overall patient education ensuring peace of mind that you're receiving the best care possible in a convenient, accessible manner. Visit lmh.org or call 913-845-8400 to schedule an appointment and learn more about the incredible primary care providers at Family Medicine of Tonganoxie, your partner for lifelong health.
For more than 20 years, Kevin Gallagher with American Family Insurance has been serving area families and businesses. As members of your community, Kevin and his staff understand how important it is to be there for you, their trusted neighbors and friends. With locations in Tonganoxie and Kansas City, the Kevin Gallagher Agency is building stronger partnerships. Get a quote today by calling 913-369-4444. That's 913-369-4444. Home, life, auto, farm, and more. The Kevin Gallagher Agency, American Family Insurance.
We have another thrilling matchup for you here live on Tonganoxie Sports Live. I'm Dylan Funk, joined by my broadcast partner Dennis Drennan here at the field house, and your alma mater partner, Bonner Springs High School. Lady Chieftains hanging tough here, have the 2-point lead, 40-38 over the Braves, and what has been a tightly contested ball game all night long. I don't think largest lead of the game's been maybe four points, maybe.
Yeah, I think that's right.
If even that.
Oh, wow!
Oh, Emma Sunderland
What
finishing underneath.
A lob from Reagan Seba. Oh, my God. And she's going to end one.
If that's not easy relic worthy, I don't know what is.
Yeah, hopefully you downloaded that.
Text THS to 816-406-0051. The lob from Reagan Seba to Emma Sunderland. A thing of beauty, looking to finish a 3-point play. Oh, can't quite get it to fall.
Oh, that was awesome.
That was awesome. We've seen him attempt that a couple times in the season and just haven't been able to finish. That time, Emma was determined.
Yeah, to finish that shot when she was being pushed, that was awesome. Noel working down low.
On Cheyenne Aaron.
Double team. They're going to call it on someone.
Yeah, that's going to be, it's on Emma. It's going to be her third.
Yeah. Well, she recognized it in double team, but Noel had it too deep.
Well, knocking down her first attempt. Van Cleve checking back into the game. Addison Hassick coming out for Bonner Springs. Second free throw on the way. Mariah Noel knocking them both down on that trip.
Back to a 2-point game.
Lady Chieftains, though, however, after that last foul on Sunderland, they will be in the bonus for the rest of the fourth quarter, so huge advantage for them. And meanwhile, good defense underneath. Van Cleve reading the eyes, deflecting that pass.
Yeah, unfortunately, she kind of telegraphed it. Oh, now that should be an offensive foul. Travel.
There was a travel beforehand, but yeah, I think Noel getting pretty lucky there because it looked like Sage had the feet planted and was in good position.
And boy, she took a blow.
Yeah. You see it, Noel.
Mariah Noel was going full speed.
Yeah, I mean, you see it when she makes up her mind that she's going to attack. I mean, boom, right off the blocks, and she does not slow down for anybody, including Sage Isaacs, as she just found out. But she popped right up. All is good. Too bad the travel was called before, though. Then he just took a hard hit almost for nothing.
Yeah. Double dribble?
Double dribble.
That's not right. Well, I shouldn't say that. The ball was swiped out of her hands by a Bonner player.
It was, and it looked like a little bit of miscommunication between Seba and Aaron. You can kind of see Seba wasn't a little bit too happy. Aaron might have been a little out of position. I'm not sure what happened there, but nevertheless, turnover. And Noel trying to fire that pass.
That was really good defense, good hands by Emma right there to deflect that pass going inside. And the Lady Chieftains come away with it.
Aaron looking for help up top now. Isaacs giving it off to Sunderland, guarded by Noel, trying to drive right by her. Campbell and a blocking foul.
Who are they going to get that on?
On Campbell. That should be on Campbell, at least. That'll be her third. Number 35 for Bonner.
All right, now we need to hit the front end of these one-on-ones.
Yeah, this is huge in games like this. When you get to the free throw line, you got to make all of them count.
You got to make it count, especially on one-on-ones. You got to get that front end down.
Brooklyn Lang, she'll be coming back into the game momentarily. Gave the signal to the official. She's coming in for a shooter for Sunderland. First free throw on the way, and good for Emma.
She's feeling it tonight.
Yep. 8 points, now 9 points, and double digits.
Yep. Wow, she's having a game.
Yes, she is.
Big smile as she comes off. You love to see that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can't imagine Coach Loomis going to be letting her sit on the bench too long.
He's really happy with her play.
Yeah, a 4-point lead approaching the 6-minute mark. Sure, she'll be back into this game sooner rather than later.
Good hands.
Good defense stripping that away. That was Cheyenne Aaron taking it away from Corey Hassett. Got her napping. Noel trying to swipe the ball. Now it's in the hands of Seba looking for help.
Yes.
Good drive.
Move. Good move.
Oh, wow.
Basket by Patty Calda.
Now 11 points on the night. Multiple Lady Chieftains in double digits. Their largest lead of the night, 6 points, 46-40.
A little head fake there, and she took it right to the basket.
They've been playing a great game so far.
Well, they have.
Got to close it out strong, though. We'll be right back in 30 seconds here on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
State purpose of visit.
Well, our tractor's going to kick the bucket this year.
Searching internet for new bucket.
I don't need a bucket.
Provide bucket color preference. Red, yellow, taupe, magenta. Oh, wait. They are out of magenta.
Robots don't know you. We do.
I can do a quote on a new one.
With us, getting the right coverage starts with a conversation. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Frontier agents Tex Vandervoort and Jerry Sanders in Tonganoxie today.
All right, back out of the timeout. Tonganoxie sitting with their largest lead of the night at 6 points over the Bonner Springs Lady Braves. Under 5:40 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Van Cleve drawing down the rebound underneath, and is that on Sage?
That's Sage. I think that's her fourth.
It is her fourth.
Fouls on Sage Isaacs, the fourth personal.
And
just like that, Emma's coming in.
Sage Isaacs coming out with her 4 fouls. Not sure. Coach Williams might put her back into the game later on, but those 4 fouls got to be very, very careful. Good defense here, but finding Van Cleve underneath, straight up defense, but they're going to call Seba for the foul, and it's only going to be her first.
Yeah, I think she got her with the body though, no question.
First person.
Maybe a little bit.
Ren Van Cleve from the line, shooting 2.
This is number 42, Ren Van Cleve, the 5'10 junior at the line. And she knocks down her first attempt, looking to go 2 for 2 on this trip. And she does just that. Good drive by Reagan. Count another basket. Wow.
She knew it too.
And now you kind of see her letting out the little shout at the end, showing some emotion.
Good job, Energizer Bunny.
I mean, you see it. She blew by her defender. Help defense, almost non-existent in the lane, finishing with the left hand.
She took it right to the rack.
You heard that slap on the wrist all throughout the gym. You guys probably heard it at home as well.
Good job. 7-point lead. Hold on, ladies.
Tonganoxie threatened to pull away in this one. Bonner, good dish. Noel to Campbell.
Basket by Mackenzie Campbell.
Yeah, Noel's good at drawing the double team and finding the open.
Yep.
Shooter.
Corner here, Aaron dribbling out, hand off to Brooklyn Lane, and back to Cheyenne Aaron. If you're Tonganoxie, no need to feel in a hurry here. Take your time and
get a good shot.
Yep, move that ball around, find the open shot.
There
here it is,
right here.
Brooklyn Lane. Yes! Third three-pointer on the night for Brooklyn Lane, just when her team needed it the most. 8-point lead for the Lady Chieftains. Yeah, just when they need a play, somebody makes it. And trying to poke that one away underneath. I believe that was Sunderland. And that's going to be her fourth. Decision time here for Coach Loomis. What does he do? He's going to call for Sage Isaacs to come back in. So the 4 fouls for Sage. She comes in, bringing out Emma with her 4 fouls. Coach Loomis wanted to switch up the defense, new matchups.
Yeah, they've gone to man-to-man defense now.
And, Isaacs almost had a chance to take that one. Noel trying to feel out her defender, spinning in the lane, and can't get it to fall off the iron. Rebound by Reagan.
Good defensive rebound.
This Chieftain crowd might explode here with a bucket.
Like I said, on the last trip, they don't want to force it. Get it inside. Get a good look.
Good job by Hattie holding her composure there, not feeling rushed.
All right.
Good ball moving here by Tonganoxie. See, we're looking to attack Noel right there. Almost poked it away, but Brooklyn Lang right there. And trying to look for help, and Campbell caught her napping, took it away. One-on-one. And Noel fouled, couldn't finish the layup, but she'll be going to the free throw line. Now stop the clock, 3:35.
Yeah, if you're the Lady Chieftains, the clock is your friend now. You want that thing to keep running. Don't let them score when it's stopped.
Second foul of the game for Cheyenne Aaron. Mariah Noel back to the free throw line for Bonner Springs. And she's just been perfect all night long. And the Sunderland going to be checking back into the ball game here momentarily. Second free throw on the way and good for Noel. 2 more points for her.
That's a 2-possession game, so got a timeout by the Bonner crowd.
Timeout taken by Bonner Springs.
Head coach Peyton Leslie wanting to call a timeout, regroup with his team. Tonganoxie 52, Bonner Springs 46, 3:35 left to go here in the fourth quarter.
Collision on the field, awesome. An awesome collision on the road, not so great. If that bad play does come your way, take your car to S&S Body Shop in Tonganoxie. S&S has been the area's premier auto collision repair center since 1972, working on all makes and models, glass replacement, bumper repair, fiberglass and plastic, color matching, and more. Plus, they work with all insurance companies. Get your ride back in the game. Learn more at S&SAutoandBody.com or call 913-369-3193.
Back here live on Tonganoxie Sports Live out of the Bonner Springs timeout as they trail the Lady Chieftains by 6.
Surprises me that they didn't pick them up full court. But
yeah, I really haven't seen that very much tonight from Bonner, and we've seen it give the Lady Chieftains some fits in the past, but Coach Leslie not going to that yet for his squad. Sunderland jab step, now trying to go by Van Cleve. Noel waiting for her in the lane, but she passes it off. Aaron with it beyond the perimeter. Back to Sunderland. Noel again on the defense of the baseline. Lang taking it. And Seba calling for the basketball. Again, no rush here for Tonganoxie. Clock under 3 minutes. Yep. Leslie hitting the floor momentarily. Got to be careful here if you're Reagan. Watch those hands of Noel. She can swipe it away from you pretty easily.
5 second call.
That's just great defense there by Mariah Noel. The Chieftains taking off some good time off that clock, though. Nearly a minute possession of game clock. Van Cleve kick back out. Hassett for 3. Gets it to fall.
3-pointer by Corey Hassett.
Again, just when you think Tonganoxie might start to pull away and put it away, here come the Braves.
Yeah, 1 possession lead. Last 2 minutes and 25 seconds.
Looks like we're going down to the wire again here at the field house at Bonner High School. Back after this timeout on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
Wizard of Paws, now at their newly renovated location in downtown Tonganoxie, offers personalized pet grooming, doggy daycare, dog obedience, and socialization classes. At Wizard of Paws, your pet will get a one-on-one grooming experience, ensuring they return to you quickly and looking fabulous. And their new facility offers amenities and space that is doggone amazing. Call Wizard of Paws at 913-416-0255 or visit their new location at 406 East 4th Street in Tonganoxie. Learn more at wizardofpawspet.com.
Back here live out of the timeout after the 3 from Corey Hassett. It is technically still a 1-possession game right now. 52-49, Tonganoxie on top of Bonner. The Chieftains looking to put an end to the run here and keep adding on some points and finishing strong. Baldock for help, giving it to Lang. Almost lost the handle of it.
Under 2 minutes.
Out to Sunderland, back to Hattie now.
Oh,
good open drive by Sunderland.
Yes!
Caught the defense napping there. 12 points now for Emma.
Great patience shown there by the Lady Chieftains.
And getting a fingertip on that ball, but last touch by Campbell.
Yeah, no question. That's awesome.
She definitely deflected that pass a little bit. Out of the hands of Campbell it goes.
Yeah, look for Bonner to start fouling here because.
Yep.
But one more and the Lady Chieftains are on a double bonus.
Yeah.
Good job, ladies. Run it.
Clock continuing to run for Tonganoxie. Hattie handoff wisely to Aaron. Leslie right there on her hip. Big three-pointer here.
No.
Can't get it to fall. Hattie, she was fighting for it. She tried, but tipping it out of bounds. And it'll be Bonner basketball down 5, 1:05 left to go in the fourth quarter. Both teams in the bonus now. Tonganoxie 17 fouls. Bonner with 9. One more from them, and it'll be the double bonus. So 2 free throws guaranteed every foul for Tonganoxie. Good dish. They can't finish up and under, but goes to Campbell and count the basket. And that's exactly what you didn't want if you were Tonganoxie, and that's the 5th foul for Emma, so she's gone.
Yeah, that hurts.
That really does hurt. And you see the
Good job,
frustration
Emma.
on her face as she heads to the bench. So Sage Isaacs back in, and she has 4 fouls as well, so 1 more for her, and Coach Loomis is going to have to go deeper into that bench. Free throw on the way for Campbell, and no good, off the mark.
Yeah, makes it a 3-point game.
Under a minute left to go here, 50 seconds and counting. Noel trying to get the steal, and
take it,
comes
Reagan.
up empty-handed. Into the corner for Lang.
Clock is your friend, ladies.
If you're Tonganoxie, just hold on that ball and take the foul, and that's exactly what it is there. Corey Hassett pick up the
It's
foul.
just a matter of hitting your free throws.
Yep, her 2nd foul, 10th team foul. Yep, you make your free throws from here on out. Then
and Hattie's got 2.
become
instead
victorious.
Of 1-1, so that's good.
Yep. Yeah, this is 2 guaranteed. 10th team foul for Bonner. Oh, not able to knock down her first.
Be big to get a 4-point lead here.
Lady Chieftains already getting back. Ready for defense.
Bonner's
Coach
gonna
Leslie.
ice the shooter.
Yep. It's like icing the kicker.
Yeah.
I'm out 54-51 Tonganoxie. We will go ahead and stay here. And folks might have heard me kind of referencing earlier, but partner, you came here. This is a little bit of a conflicting matchup for you because I attended Tongi High, so you rooted for Tongi all my times, but you were actually used to beating up on Tongi back in your high school days here at Bonner.
Yeah, pretty regularly back then, but that was a long time ago, partner.
A long time ago, you played football, you did wrestling, and did you do any baseball at the high school level?
We didn't have baseball at high
I
school.
didn't have baseball back then, okay.
Nope.
Didn't know, but yeah, wrestling definitely left your mark here on wrestling, and there's a wall over here right behind the Lady Chieftain basket of state champions, and there's a lot of names for back in the 70s. A lot of wrestling, a lot of your classmates, a lot of your teammates.
Yes.
You wrestled with. Most notably up there, Frank Gonzalez.
Yeah, he was a 2-time state champion.
Went on to wrestle at UCLA in college, and he's in the
Wrestling Hall of Fame in California. Yeah, he sure is.
Awesome, great talent. He is from Bonner Springs High School.
And he's a teacher and a wrestling coach. But I think he's retired now.
Well, go figure. And another fun fact, the Bonner Springs logo at half court, one of your buddies actually drew that.
Yeah,
back
it
in
was
the day.
Rick Dunn. Did that our senior year. I mean, it might have been our junior year, but yeah, he did that.
A lot of good memories here for you in this gym.
I'm thinking they're probably going to be changing these images, though, if we get any more.
Yeah, well.
Yeah,
We'll
she
see.
didn't make them. Well, they need a 3 to tie.
Under 30 seconds, heaving it up is Hassett, wide off the mark. Campbell collects it off the
there we
mark
go.
as well.
All right, now we got Reagan at the line. She needs to hit one of these.
A huge stop there for Tonganoxie. Huge rebound for Reagan Seba. Van Cleve fouling her third.
Her third personal.
And with a 3-point lead, Reagan Seba going to the line for 2 free throws. Can give Tonganoxie a 5-point lead here, approaching 20 seconds left to go in the fourth.
Yeah, she's got ice water in her veins, and she's usually money from the line. So I hope I didn't jinx her. And I didn't.
Nothing but net. Lady Chieftains looking to close in on their 4th victory in the past 5 games. Another timeout.
Taken by Bonner Springs.
Well, he can't take them home with him, so
Well,
I guess he figures he might as
that's
well
true.
use them.
I mean, really, through this whole game, we haven't had a lot of timeouts called. It's really kind of been here late in the fourth quarter. This time we will go ahead and take it with them. Tonganoxie 55, Bonner Springs 51. Reagan Seba, huge free throw on the way on the other side of the break here on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
About starting your next home improvement project? Make sure you call 811 before you dig. Once you call 811, wait a few days for the utilities to mark your yard with paint or flags so that you don't unintentionally dig into an underground utility line. Hitting a buried line can disrupt your neighborhood's utility service, cost money to repair, or cause serious injury or death. Southern Star asks you to protect your community. Dig safely. Call 811.
Back here out of the Bonner Springs timeout, Dylan Funk alongside Dennis Drennan. Huge free throw on the way here for Reagan Seba can give Tonganoxie a 5-point lead. Approaching 20 seconds left to go before this one is all said and done. Big free throw on the way here. Knocks it down.
Clutch free throw.
17 points.
Don't foul.
Night for Reagan.
You don't want to foul if you're Chieftains
and
here.
Staying back on her heels a little bit too much there. And Bonner playing a little bit slow here. Under 10 seconds now. This game is over.
Yeah.
No sense of urgency whatsoever. And Tonganoxie coming on the road victorious at Bonner.
There's some happy girls right there. Look at that. That's awesome.
That was a well-earned victory for the Lady Chieftains, 56-51.
Standing ovation, ladies. Good job.
Great game tonight. I don't know what happened in that final possession for Bonner, but that's just poor time management in a close game.
It's almost like they knew it was over when Reagan Seba hit that last free throw.
Yeah, I don't know, but that is how this one ends. Tonganoxie, their 4th victory in the last 5 games, back to 7-8 on the season, and we'll go ahead. We'll stay here a little bit for a moment or two for our post-game interview. I sent a text to Coach Loomis. I'm going to see if he'll come up because really, I mean, the way his team has been playing, I got so much I want to ask and talk to him about because this team is playing some great basketball, and it just showed again tonight. Team coming up in the clutch here.
Those seniors are really coming together.
Yes, they are. I'm tallying up the point totals real quick, so give me 1 second. Actually, I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna put us in just a quick timeout. When we come back, we'll have the final point totals, and hopefully Coach Loomis coming up for a quick interview. Stay tuned.
From its native roots to the bustling community it is today, Tonganoxie's past is as unique as its future. With small-town charm and big city amenities, Tonganoxie is the ideal place to grow a business and grow a family. Just 20 minutes from both Lawrence and Kansas City, Tonganoxie is perfectly positioned. Take an afternoon and come explore Tonganoxie. To learn more, go to tonganoxie.org.
Okay, back here. Thanks for hanging around after that quick brief break. Point totals for your Lady Chieftains tonight had a lot in double digits for the 5 starters.
Yeah.
Hattie Baldock with 11, Emma Sunderland with 12, Reagan Seba leading all scores with 17, Brooklyn Lang with 13, and Cheyenne Aaron with 3. So more Cheyenne just out on the inside looking in.
You talk about balanced scoring, though. My goodness, that's what you need.
I mean, this is just a fantastic game tonight. Again, Tonganoxie coming up victorious as they come on the road for the first time in over a month. Their first road game in over a month. I think last road game was December 21st at Lansing, and today is February 4th? 4th. Is that today? Yeah, February 4th of 2022, and they have a successful road trip here. 56-51 victorious over the Bonner Springs Braves. You know, again, I mean, this defense, I'm not even going to focus on just this defense, just this team as a whole.
Yeah.
We saw how they started off the year. It wasn't pretty. It wasn't great.
No. A lot of turnovers, a lot of second chance points given up.
But, I mean, it just seems like ever since that the Tongi tournament started, a flip has just switched in this team. And I really hope Coach Loomis comes up because I want to get his take.
Yeah.
What does he attribute to this turnaround? Because it has just been so amazing.
The senior leadership, like I said, all 5 Lady Chieftains are seniors, and it just seems to me like these ladies are embracing what's left of their season. And like we've said, they're going to be dangerous in the playoffs.
Yeah, they're going to be very, very dangerous in the playoffs, and they're getting hot just at about the right time, beginning of February. If they could just continue peaking as this month goes along and come playoff time, I mean, they can really put themselves from a bottom of the bracket seed to kind of get more there in the middle, and you can actually have a favorable matchup in the first round.
And you never know what happens when you get in the tournament.
I mean, you just need to get in. You need a ticket to the dance, and then you can go to the ball if you want.
That's right.
So, yeah, it's going to be very interesting, but it's just been so fun for me. It's been so fun watching this team mature as the season goes along. They've been able to understand each other a little bit more, know their strengths, know their weaknesses, and they've just been capitalizing on it. Every single week they get better and better and better. It is so fun.
Well, like you said, partner, just watching these ladies develop throughout the year has been something to watch. You got to, give a lot of kudos to the coaches, but the senior leadership has just been phenomenal.
Yeah, and you talk about that senior leadership. I mean, this whole starting five. Baldock, Sunderland, Seba, Lang, Aaron, Lauren Bottery on the bench. Great senior leadership, a strong senior group compared to a team last season who only had one senior, Morgan Brusman.
Right.
You see how much more, especially after last season, these seniors now, underclassmen then, got the experience, got the knowledge, got kind of the jitters. They understand what it's like to play varsity basketball.
Yeah, one of my old coaches, Eric Bonner, said, the best thing about freshmen, they become sophomores.
And so on and so on.
Yeah, and so on and so on.
Yeah, it was just a great game tonight for the Lady Chieftains. I'm sure Coach Loomis, he's taking his time in the locker room. I'm sure he's got
I hope he is.
Very happy group of girls. He's just got to be grinning ear to ear right now.
Oh, you could see how happy they all were.
And that whole bench. The celebration was on once the clock hits 0. Again, soon, Paige. If Coach Loomis comes up, whenever he's done in the locker room, again, we're not going to hurry him whatsoever.
Oh, no.
If he does have the time to come up, we'll bring us back. We'll talk with him a little bit, and then we'll go right into our pregame show material for the boys matchup. And if he spends all the time he needs in the locker room, then so be it. Yeah, we'll just come back on probably about 6 minutes before, 5-6 minutes before the boys' game tipped off, so not too very long. So don't go too far away. We'll be right back with the game 2 of our doubleheader between Tonganoxie and Bonner Springs right here on Tonganoxie Sports Live. All right, we are back here live on Tonganoxie Sports Live. Coach Loomis joining us up here first. Coach, congratulations on the win. 4 out of 5 now for your squad. I know you said it'd be a little bit sweeter if you won Tuesday night, but still, you got to be impressed with the way your team's been playing this past couple weeks.
Yeah, we are. They're really playing well, and it just goes to show a lot of resilience from our kids, that we've really trusted the process and felt like we were in a lot of games early in the season, just let them get away, and we're doing a lot of little things right now that are giving us this opportunity down the stretch, so we're excited.
Is there something certain you attribute this kind of turnaround to? It seems like ever since the tournament has started, there's just been a switch has been turned on in this team. Is there a certain thing you attribute it to, or is it just kind of multiple?
Yeah, I mean, I think the biggest thing we asked of them was just to play with confidence, and they're seniors, and we're coming down the stretch late, and there's not a lot of time left for these girls, and we're kind of just letting it fly from 3 right now and having fun on offense, and that confidence is really, really showing up in the game. And we got 3 guards that can really shoot it on any given night, and they're buying into that, and it's working right now.
That's awesome, man. We noticed the balanced scoring that you had tonight, Coach. It was awesome.
I mean, Hattie with 11, Emma with 12, Reagan with 17, Brooklyn 13, Cheyenne Aaron with 3. But
you can't ask for much more than that, Coach.
Yeah, that's about as good as we'd want to draw it up. Reagan's playing great. You know, she was actually, I think she got off to a slow start, but she looks like the all-league player that I think we knew she was. And, you know, between the rest of them, if we can get that kind of production, we're going to get really tough. We can score in the 50s. We didn't guard very well tonight. We gave up way too many points, but normally we guard a little better than that. And if we can score like that, we're going to be all right.
Yeah.
But, I mean, your defense, so for me, that's really where I've kind of noticed a really big turnaround for this team, especially with Emma Sunderland. I mean, she just kind of seems to be the motor on that defensive end.
We call her the spark plug, and we call Reagan the Energizer Bunny.
Emma's got a great knack for the defensive end. She just has a natural understanding of it that a lot of kids don't have, and she likes to fly around, so that zone gives her the freedom to do that. And you know, we only play 5 or 6 girls most nights, and they're playing awfully hard, and that's a big tribute to them to be able to make that kind of activity for a whole game.
Yeah, no question.
Yeah. And especially coming off that game on Tuesday, a double overtime, was there any kind of sense of fatigue or kind of restless legs with your squad, or did they come in pretty well?
We've been giving them days off here, you know, as of late, which is something that I probably don't do early in my coaching career, but, you know, we see the effort they're giving every night, and whether it was game one or tonight, their effort's always been amazing, and so we recognize that, and we had a snow day Wednesday, so they've had a day off, you know, about once a week, which I think helps.
Yeah, that's good. Well, you know, kudos to you too, Coach. We've seen the development of this team. What's been so much fun for us is we've been able to watch from the beginning of the year to now. We've really been on this ride with you, and we are so excited.
Well, no, I mean, the one thing about Kansas high school athletics is you don't have to play your best game till game 21, and that's kind of what we've been pushing to. And we're trying to put ourselves in a better position for that game. But, you know, I feel like that we can hook it up with just about anybody in the state when we're playing like we're supposed to. And that's what we're trying to do. We hope that's not our best game tonight, and we hope we're getting better.
Yeah, kind of.
You're getting better every week. That's what's been so much fun.
Yeah.
And my partner and I here were talking that, you know, we've said for the last couple of weeks at least that, boy, this would be a scary team to see in your bracket come playoff time. And you got 5 starting seniors there. They're not going to want their season to end. So, boy, you're going to run into a buzzsaw with them, I think.
Yeah, no, they're a group of kids that have had about as much fun coaching as I've done in my entire life. They really care about each other, and it shows on the court. To get off to a rough start to the year, and then for them to be, again, use the word resilient a lot with them, but they just keep playing together and keep playing for each other, and that's what you do when you got a big senior class that cares about each other.
Yeah, a resilient group indeed. Last question for you, Coach, and we'll let you go. How important is it that your team is really peaking at this time right now? Again, as we get closer to that game 21 on the season, how important is it that this team is playing like this right now?
Yeah, I mean, these are a lot of girls that have played a lot of minutes for their sophomore and junior years, and even into their senior year. We've kind of told them for 3 years that they just had to get on the right side of a few games and learn how to close out some close games. And with each win, I think it's just a little more confidence, and that's the fun part for us as coaches, is seeing that confidence kind of start to come through. And again, we hope it peaks here in a couple weeks in early March.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, thank you, Coach, for stopping by. Congratulations on the win. We'll see you next week.
Thank you guys for what you do. Appreciate it.
Well, absolutely. It's our pleasure. Head coach Mitch Loomis of your Lady Chieftains victorious tonight, 56-51 over the Bonner Springs Braves. Tonganoxie Lady Chieftains winners 4 of their last 5 here, and they have just been on a great stretch of ball right now. That's all you can about say. And Coach Loomis, again, thank you to him for coming up, taking some time. It's been a little bit wonky with kind of getting coaches' interviews up here as of late. Looking to get that back on track here, though. Yeah, thanks to Coach Loomis for taking some time out. And go ahead and lower that microphone down now. So I guess with that, we'll go ahead. We'll say welcome back to the S&S Body pregame show. Since 1972, S&S Body Shop has been the place to go to in Tonganoxie for auto body and repair work. Get your ride back in the game and learn more at snsautoandbody.com or call 913-369-3193. And now let's shift our focus over to the Tonganoxie boys teams. You can see coming out of the locker room now, getting their final warm-up shots in before the start of the game. Lost my train of thought there for a moment. I apologize.
Well, these teams have met previously this year in the Tonganoxie tournament.
Yes, they did. Early on, there was the opening round matchup for the boys in the first round. They got paired up against this Bonner Springs team. It did not go as planned for the Chieftains. I'm trying to pull up the final score. I know Bonner kind of came out, really punched them in the mouth early on, and it seemed like just throughout that whole entire game, the Tongi offense just didn't look comfortable. They couldn't get in stride, couldn't get any rhythm going whatsoever. It just looked all out of sorts that whole entire night. But, again, with that game, you got to put it in the past.
Right.
That was, even though it was pretty close to about 3 weeks ago, a little under 3 weeks ago,
right.
You just got to put it behind you, and let's focus on tonight. Both teams coming in right in the middle of the mix in about third place of the Frontier League, still chasing Eudora and Paola at number 2 and number 1. Tonganoxie 8-6, Bonner 8-5. So the winner of this game, they kind of start to separate themselves and take over, commanding kind of lead there in third place. And for Tonganoxie, they got some games coming up, including against the league-leading Paola Panthers here in the next couple weeks. So if Tonganoxie can string together a couple wins starting tonight and next week against Jeff West and Leavenworth, I mean, they can really find themselves in the hunt for first place in that Frontier League title once again for back-to-back seasons.
Yeah, we hope to have another good one for you. It's going to be hard to top that girls' game.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Again, just kudos and congratulations to that Lady Chieftains squad. It has been an absolute thrill just calling their games the past couple of weeks. And, for the boys, too, we've had a lot of great boys games, really
yeah, we have.
the past, ever since the tournament, I'd say, probably since that Wamigo game of the tournament. I mean, we've just had nothing but one-possession games all throughout this entire week. And we're about ready to get things started here in Game 2 of our doubleheader between your Tonganoxie Chieftains and the Bonner Springs Braves. We're going to go ahead and kick it down to the PA announcer for the national anthem and starting lineups.
For tonight's Hall of Fame game between the visiting Tonganoxie Chieftains and your Bonner Springs Braves. Bonner Springs High School, in accordance with the Kansas State High School Activities Association and the Frontier League, emphasizes the importance of good sportsmanship and fair play in tonight's game. Now we ask for your cooperation in maintaining a safe and respectful environment for all players, coaches, officials, and spectators. Bonner Springs High School staff and administration, along with the Bonner Springs Police Department, will be on hand to help in any way needed. We'd also like to take this time to remind everyone that tonight's game is being live streamed so that anyone unable to attend can watch the game in real time from any computer or smartphone. Simply go to bravesbroadcast.live to watch tonight's game. That's bravesbroadcast.live. We'd also like to inform you that tonight's basketball game is Bonner Springs High School Inclusion Night. This night is to help everyone feel welcomed and will feature our BSHS Life Skills class cheering alongside our BSHS cheerleaders for tonight's games. We will also be conducting a fundraiser for the Special Olympics, with part of the proceeds going toward the Polar Plunge event in March. BSHS students will walk around the bleachers during tonight's games collecting money for this cause. You are not pressured to donate, but any contribution is appreciated. At this time, we ask that you please rise, remove your hats for the Bonner Springs Pep Band playing our national anthem. Now, here are your starting lineups for tonight's game. Starting with the visiting Tonganoxie Chieftains, led by head coach Phil Jones and assistant coaches Chris Reed Pinson and Nick Johnson. At guard, a senior, number 12, Kyler Keatsman. At guard, a senior, number 13, Andrew Wilson. At forward, a junior, number 14, Caleb Clark. At guard, a senior, number 22, Mikey Conroy. Mikey! And at guard, a senior, number 23, Zane Novotny. And now your starting lineups lineups for your Bonner Springs Braves, led by head coach Dan Strite and assistant coaches Anthony Davis and Demario Bennett. At guard, a sophomore, number 1, Kaylin Strite. At guard, a senior, number 10, Trent Steinmeier. At guard, a senior, number 12, Jaden Young. At forward, a junior, number 15, Tavian Cruz. And at forward, a senior, number 30, Jay Smith.
All right, and let's play ball, as they say. Thank you for those starting lineups by the PA announcer tonight. And starting lineups tonight brought to you by the Public Library in Tonganoxie. The Public Library offers a wide variety of services for the citizens of Tonganoxie. Visit them at 1217 East 4th Street. Call 913-845-3281, and you can view all of their programs and resources at their website, tonganoxielibrary.org. Ready for round 2 between these two teams, facing off just about 3 weeks ago in the first round of the Tonganoxie Invitational Basketball Tournament. Bonner Springs winning that matchup pretty handily. Tonganoxie looking to do a lot better in this matchup tonight. Clark and Cruz fighting for the tip-off, and Tonganoxie will win it as it is in the hands of Andrew Wilson. And we are underway in Game 2 of our doubleheader tonight between the Chieftains and the Braves.
Bonner opening up man-to-man.
That's straight right on Conroy, almost poking that one away. And Novotny going to let it fly early and short off the front iron, and contested there by Young. And this is Young with it in the corner, showing off the handles, getting by Wilson and can't lay it up. Rebound by Cruz underneath. Second chance, still no good, and still fighting for the rebound and trying to stay in bounds. That was Jace Smith. Couldn't keep his feet in bounds on the baseline, and it'll be Chieftain basketball once again. Stride again, almost coming away with the steal there, but Novotny looking to create separation, slinging it near side corner. Mikey Conroy giving it back to Novotny. Keep firing again, short again. Clark fighting for the rebound. Looked like he might have had it, and then Novotny kind of jarred it loose.
Yeah. Good hands there by Caleb Clark.
And there's a last touch by Smith, so both teams coming up empty-handed on their first couple of possessions of the ball game. And your same starting five for the Chieftains tonight: Keatsman, Wilson, Clark, Conroy, and Novotny. And then you got Strite, Stymack, Young, Cruz, and Smith, your starting five for Bonner Springs. And these teams very familiar with each other, common Frontier League foes, but also when you just played each other 3 weeks ago, I mean, you're still pretty familiar with each other. You know each other's strengths and you know your weaknesses. Yep. So the second round matchups, you definitely come in with a better game plan, and let's see how that goes for Tonganoxie tonight. Poked away out of Wilson's hands. Again, that's Strite right there on the defense. Andrew Wilson will inbound right in front of the Bonner bench. Rodney directing traffic, giving it to Keatsman. He's guarded by Smith. Strite again. He's being pretty aggressive on the defensive here.
Yeah, he's really quick. Got long arms.
Wilson driving by Stymack and had it stripped away.
Going to get him for the reach in, though. 12, yep.
Fouls on Jaden Young.
Jaden Young, his first, team's first of the ball game. They're going to say Wilson was in the act of shooting, so 2 free throws on the way. First one on the way and good for Andrew Wilson. And an early substitution here for Bonner. This is number 23, Cameron Doss, coming in, and Jaden Young going to head over to the bench. Wilson knocking down both his free throws, and Tonganoxie has the early advantage. Cruz kicking it out. Smith, jab step. Now he's going to try to blow by Keatsman. A little Euro step on the way and can't finish. And good rebound. Clark had it poked away by Stymack. It'll still be Chieftain basketball. Caleb Clark, a young man coming off arguably one of his better games of the year. Had, I believe it was 10 or 12 points scoring on the offensive end.
Yeah, I think he had 10. He was in double figures.
Yep. Yeah, double figures for sure. I don't know why that was so hard for me to say. But, yeah, had a great offensive effort in the last one. And Wilson zings it underneath for him right there. And looky there.
Nice finish.
Perfect timing. And good job, Wilson, getting that ball in there pretty fast, kind of threading the needle. Smith for three. No good.
Yeah, the last time the boys saw this team, Bonner came out red hot.
Yes, they did.
Like a 10-0 run.
Novotny, third attempt. Yes.
Yeah, quick timeout by Bonner.
A quick 7-0 run for the Chieftains. How the tables have turned since the first matchup.
It's awesome.
30-second timeout. We'll go ahead and take that with them. Chieftains 7, Braves nothing. 5:26 left to go here in the first quarter.
For more than 50 years, Dr. Richard Dean has been the name Tonganoxie trusts to keep you seeing your best. At Tonganoxie Eye Care, Dr. Dean and Dr. Caitlin Volk know that healthy vision is about more than just seeing 20/20. Whether you're just turning 5 or closer to 65, the doctors at Tonganoxie Eye Care will help you make sure that your vision is clear for the classroom, in the office, on the field, or just relaxing with friends. Tonganoxie Eye Care has a wide range of frames in the showroom, and you can even get prescription sunglasses in your favorite styles. Call 913-845-2030 to book your appointment. Tonganoxie Eye Care, the clear choice for your vision health.
Back out of the quick timeout. Tonganoxie starting off red hot. A few baskets from Wilson and Clark, and then the corner three from Zane Novotny has them up 7-0 early on. And Doss can't finish the easy bunny underneath. Would have put it in to the 7-0 run. Now Tonganoxie looking at it on here. This is Wilson with it, and he's dribbling back up top, looking to set up the offense. Hesitating, give it to Clark up top, hand off to Conroy. And trying to get it back to Wilson. Good defense by Dawson. They're going to say, oh.
How can that be? That can't be right.
Yeah. Official, they're not going to talk about it?
Oh, man, that's a bad call.
Yeah, that's
the way it goes.
Yep.
The Bonner kid carried it out of bounds.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how they came to that conclusion, but now Tonganoxie having to come back on the defense. Smith, no good. Good rebound by Stymack, but it went right off the forehead of Wilson. Now it's back on the floor, and Doss able to rattle it home for two. So perhaps 2 points gifted there to the Braves off of the questionable out-of-bounds call. Tonganoxie got to put that behind you now, looking to answer. Wilson, strong drive, creating that contact. Foul on the floor.
Couldn't get it to fall.
And even if it did, they're saying a foul on the floor. It's going to be on Tavian Cruz, his first, team second. And Novotny's going to be inbounding at the baseline. Brief stoppage. A play here. Now we're ready to go as he lobs it up and in to Wilson. Quickly giving it off to Conroy. Back to Wilson. Straight with the hand in his face and driving in, kicking it out to Novotny. Easy three.
Three-pointer by Zane Novotny.
And Zane Novotny, he's been starting to feel it within the past couple of games from three-point range. Already two made here in the first quarter, both from that corner and both nothing but net.
Yeah.
I'm surprised I didn't say that was Bonner basketball still.
Yeah.
I digress. Chieftains still an 8-point lead, 10-2, 3:46 here in the first quarter. Tonganoxie looking to take a double-digit lead here. They're really going very, almost kind of mirrored similarities here between these two teams compared to their first matchup. It was Bonner that came out in the first game in the tournament that everything they put up fell, and
Andrew has that stripped away.
Smith gonna fire again from three. Still no good. Tipped up by Doss, but corralled by Kyler Keatsman.
Good block out by Kyler that time.
Novotny dribbling through the defense. Cruz trying to get it to Clark last second. They're gonna say he walked with it. And Navani not a big fan of the call there, but here comes Bonner back the other way with it. Slinging it around, now down inside. Stymack feeling the double team out to Strite in the corner three. That one falls.
Three-pointer by Kaylin Strite.
Long range three. Oh, couldn't quite get that one to fall. This place might have gone bananas if he would have knocked that down. Well from NBA range. Bodney at times, he has flashed the range though. He's definitely got the capabilities to knock it down from there.
Yep, he can hit it from anywhere. I'm not sure that was a shot Coach Jones wanted there.
Yeah, maybe not. But after he missed his one attempt, I'm sure Coach Jones might be telling him, all right, no more of those for the rest of the game. And Andrew aggressively coming with the rebound, fending off Strite. Wilson setting up the offense up top, bounce pass far side to Keatsman, back up top now to Clark, dribbling far side, hand off to Wilson, he'll shoot it, and no good off the backboard, and rebounded by Strite. Still a 5-point lead for Tonganoxie, 1:35 and counting left to go. Bounce pass to Cruz, and count the bucket. And let's see what they give this foul. I believe they gave it to Kyler Keatsman. In for confirmation, and there it is. First personal foul for Kyler, and momentum starting to swing to the Bonner side. Cruz looking to finish off the three-point play here, and he does just that. Tight defense here, and Navani able to fend him off. Conroy, corner three, can't answer. Easy rebound for Keatsman though. Wilson going to pull the trigger. It looks good.
Yep.
Oh, my.
Three-pointer by Andrew Wilson.
Just as soon as it left his hands, we had the perfect vantage point right here.
It looked good all the way.
Yep. Strite trying to answer. Short. And brought in by Jay Smith. Now Strite again attacking and fouled on his way. He'll be going to the free throw line for a pair. Give that one on Zay Navani, his first, team second. Right at the free throw line, knocking down his first. Head coach for Bonner, Dan Strite. I'm going to assume there's got to be some relation there, whether if it's a father-son or something like that. I'm just going to assume they're related.
Is it spelled the same way?
It is spelled the same way.
I would say it's probably
S-T-R-E-I-T. He's been fending off the defense. Good job by Clark going up on the defense, holding on to it just for another half second or so before putting it back up. Good awareness there. Caleb Clark straight, looking to answer, can't do it. Snagging the rebound down. One-handed is Novotny. 30 seconds left to go. Chieftains still with the 5-point lead. Let's see if they want to hold on to it here for the final session. Doss trying to turn up the heat, and Strite right near that baseline came away with the steal and finishes the layup on the other end. Straight. 5 points for Bonner. Here we go, 5, 4, 3. Wilson driving and a blocking foul, so Wilson will be going to the free throw line.
That's on Strite too.
Fouls on Kalen Strite, his first personal.
First foul for the young man, and with 2.2 seconds left, Andrew Wilson shooting 2 free throws. 2's all across the board, would you believe it? First one on the way in, good for Andrew. We saw him part of that Tongi basketball tournament. Before each game, they would go around for the boys and girls, would have a free throw contest and a 3-point contest. And Wilson ended up winning the whole thing for free throws.
Yeah.
It's good if it goes. Yes! Holy cow. Three-pointers in the first quarter for Zane Novotny.
He's feeling it.
THS to 816-406-0051. 9 points in the first quarter for Zane, and that is how he puts an exclamation point there at the end. Good save by Caleb Clark, though, also right before it rolled out of bounds. We'll be right back with second quarter action here in 30 seconds on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
Everything old is new again at New Again Outdoor Furniture Restoration in Tonganoxie. Keep your furniture for generations to come with a call to New Again. They specialize in restrapping, mesh sling replacement, welding, and powder coating of all outdoor furniture. New Again has an incredible eye for detail and a passion for environmentally friendly and cost-effective furniture repair. To learn more, go to newagainpatiofurniture.com. Call 913-764-1999 or see more of their projects on Facebook. New Again Inc. in Tonganoxie.
And in case you haven't already, if you want, text THS to 816-406-0051. If you want that highlight of Zane Novotny's corner three at the buzzer to end the first quarter, giving Tonganoxie the advantage 19-12 over the Bonner Springs Braves. Game 2 of our doubleheader tonight. The Lady Chieftains taking care of business in another tight game for them, 56-51. They come out victorious, and the boys on the right path so far, 19-12 after one. Start of the second quarter begins now. And Cameron Doss trying to answer, and he does.
Three-pointer by Cameron Doss.
You know, another thing on that three-pointer for Novotny, we got to give credit to Caleb Clark.
Oh, no
as
question.
well, because that ball was just about to bounce on that baseline right in front of the student section. He kind of got down and kind of got a little crow's feet, keep his feet from going out of bounds, got it back into Novotny, and we all know what happened from there.
That's a great assist.
Back to a 4-point game, though, after the Cameron Doss three-pointer from Bonner. Wilson driving on Cruz.
Yes.
Yeah, he's feeling it.
Basket by Zane Novotny.
I believe he's 4 of 6 from three-point range.
Yeah, that's pretty good
so far here. Straight, just having to get rid of it before he came down with both feet. Getting it down to Smith, and a foul underneath on Clark.
That was a really good assist by Strike there.
Yep.
Fouls on Caleb Clark, first personal. Smith on the line, shooting one.
First foul for Caleb Clark, 13th foul for Tonganoxie, and looks like Isaiah Holthouse will be coming in, and Clark will be coming out for a breather. Jay Smith looking to finish the three-point play, and he does.
Back and forth, back and forth.
Yep. You would think by now, both the boys and girls teams at Tongi, they'd probably just be used to it by now. That's all they've known, really, for the past 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah. Sure makes for some entertaining ball games.
Yes, it does. Look at that, Novotny calling off the help defense, the help on the offense. Now giving it to Holthouse, fresh into the game, and had it poked away momentarily and trying to run it down, and he does just that, straight right on his heels.
Good hustle there by Holthouse.
Just a half step ahead of Stride on that one, and a whistle and a foul on Jaden Young. He picks up his second foul of the game. Looks like we got another Bonner substitution, number 4, Jayon Noel, the 5'7", sophomore, coming in. I wonder if he...
I think he's probably related to
Mariah Noel.
Noel. Cousins or brothers or something.
Yep. Up your little brother Mariah, the junior, and this Noel here is sophomore.
They're going to get Isaiah for being over the back.
Yep. Well, they're giving that to Keatsman instead.
Fouls on Kyler Keatsman.
Really?
Second personal.
So now Keatsman picks up his second foul, and that'll force Clark back in and Keatsman out. Which I thought they might have tagged Holthouse with that foul as well. They give it to Kyler Keatsman. And Noel looking for help. He gives it to Doss.
Yeah, Bonner's in a 2-1-2 zone now. I mean, Tongi's in a 2-1-2 zone.
Doss trying to dribble out near that baseline. Novotny right in his hip pocket. Back to Noel, and now to Cruz near side. He lets it fly. No good from three-point range, and Novotny corrals it. On his way to another double-double tonight if he keeps this play up. Conroy blown by his defender. Up top, Wilson open for three.
Oh,
short.
short.
A good rebound by Caleb Clark.
Yeah.
And the offense will reset for Tonganoxie.
Good offensive rebound there by Caleb.
Conroy.
Yes.
Oh, my goodness. 5 3-pointers. My goodness. He is definitely feeling it tonight.
Yeah, he is. I think he just picked up a foul.
Fouls on Zane Novotny.
He did.
Second personal.
So picking up his second. I'll tell you, if he keeps shooting like this, the YMCA might have to come in on Monday and replace these lights because he's going to be shooting them out.
Yeah.
If he keeps going.
No question.
Back to a 7-point lead for Tonganoxie. And if you're Bonner, I mean, what do you do defensively to try to slow him down? Do you try to double team him, or, I mean, what do you do?
Yeah, you got to do – oh, nice pass. Oh, he missed it.
You've heard the footsteps of Strite right behind him. Second chance, no good, and still fighting for that rebound from Cruz, and now Strite down on the other end. He is hurt and slow to get up.
I didn't see what happened to him.
Yeah, I'm not sure. It was him and Cruz were fighting for that rebound from Holthouse. And
he must have got tangled up with his own man.
I think it looks like he took a shot to the face, a hand or a forearm. He appears to be all right. Back up to the bench, and he's going to be checked out momentarily. There's the Tongi head trainer, Mark Padfield, as you saw on your screen. Looks like he might be making his way down to offer some help to the Bonner bench. I don't know. Well, no, he's just staying over here on the Tongi side. Straight is all right. Meanwhile, play resumes down here on the court. Jumper from the elbow, good for Jay Smith.
Basket by Jay Smith.
Yeah, yet again, you think Tongi's going to pull away, and Bonner doing their best to hang around. And there you go. That's just kind of the effect right there. When he threatens to pull the trigger, that's what's going to happen. Noel being a little aggressive there, trying to strip the ball away and called for the foul. Coach Jones calling a timeout. We'll go ahead and take it with them. 4:07 left to go in the second quarter. Tonganoxie 25, Bonner Springs 20. We'll be right back with more action on the other side of the break here on Tongi Sports Live.
At Kansas Insurance, we know one size doesn't fit all. In fact, our whole mindset is based on customized policies for you and your families. We're local, and we do what we do because we care about you. Think of us as brokers for your insurance needs. Working with Kansas Insurance gets you the award-winning service and attention to detail that only an independent agency can provide. All across Kansas, we're here to help you manage and plan for all types of risk. Contact a local agent today. Kansas Insurance. Local, independent, serving you.
We're having a good time here at Bonner High School at the field house.
Yeah, it's actually the field house. It's outside the school proper.
Yeah, it's a weird brand. Half belonging to Bonner Springs High School, the other half part of the YMCA. So, nevertheless, still a great facility here, especially for broadcasting.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Tremendous. Wilson driving in, lost his defender, and a rare misfire underneath, a little too strong.
Yeah, I thought he lost a handle on the way up.
Yep, and Tonganoxie getting bailed out on the other end as that was Steinmack trying to collect the pass, and he was trying to dribbled it off his foot and out of bounds to the Tonga cheerleaders, and it's a turnover. 3:30 left to go in the second, still a 5-point lead for Tonganoxie. Conroy, a little running floater. A little too strong off the back iron. Rebounded by Noel. He's going to bring it across quickly, dishing it to Smith. And, oh, man, I thought that was all ball.
That looked like all ball.
And the crowd, Donkey crowd in front of us agreeing, and that's going to be the second foul.
Oh, second?
Should be a second. Yeah, his second. However, the sixth team foul for Tonganoxie. One more, and Bonner will be in a bonus, and it looks like Strite will come back in for Bonner after this free throw. Smith not able to knock down his first attempt. Holthouse in, Clark out, and then Strite in and Cruz out for their respective teams. So Novotny, Clark, and Keatsman each with 2 fouls apiece here in the first half. Smith redeeming himself on the second. 6 points now on the night for him. Wilson guarded by Steinach, and there's Strite again.
Man, that dude is quick.
He is. Very active on the defensive side, reading the eyes of Andrew Wilson on that one, deflecting it out of bounds, and the Novotny bounce pass right into him. Walking across that baseline, now driving in again. Trying to hand off last second, but he collects it. And I'm not sure what quite happened there.
Defense by Isaiah Holthouse.
And that's a foul by Steinach.
That's a frustration foul right there.
Fouls on Trent Steinach, his first personal.
Looks like he's got his left hand bandaged up pretty good.
Yeah, Steinach, he does. Pretty heavy with the tape there. I'm not sure. Wrapped around that thumb, so it might be related to a thumb injury or some sort. Dishing out Novotny into the lane for Holthouse. Back out to Wilson now. He's driving on Steinach, and Steinach's going to pick up another foul here, back to back.
Fouls on Trent Steinach, the second personal.
Yeah, one more on either team, and they'll both be in a bonus.
Each team now 16 fouls, so Cruz coming back in and Steinach coming back to the bench with his 2 fouls. All within about the past minute. Lob in to Wilson. Smith guarding him, and an illegal screen on Holthouse.
Yeah.
And Coach Jones showing the frustration a little bit on that call, not liking it.
Fouls on Isaiah Holthouse.
There's that here. Cruz drive in on Keithman, kick out, Strite for 3.
Short.
Well, nothing but net.
Yeah, but
just the
short.
wrong one. And you can hear the Tongi student section right in front of our broadcast here, sending out the air ball chants. Spot up 3.
Nope.
And rebounded by Cruz. Yeah, you guys. Straight.
Nice finger
Finishes
roll.
the way up.
Basket by Kaylin Strite.
And we are back to a 2-point ball game. Tonganoxie nearly having a double-digit lead. Now only leading by 2. Kick out, Wilson, big 3 on the way, and short again. He's been short all night.
Yeah. That would indicate tired legs.
Might be. Keatsman trying to get the fall, can't do it. Third chance, Holthouse, no. Rebound by Cruz. Bonner Springs could take the lead here or tie on this possession. Smith driving, and I believe that's another foul on Holthouse. And it is.
Fouls on Isaiah Holthouse. Jay Smith at the line, shooting 2.
So now the second foul on Holthouse, the 8th team foul. Jay Smith at the line for a pair of free throws, able to rattle home this first one. Second one on the way for Smith, and good. And we are now knotted up, 25 apiece, approaching a minute left to go before halftime.
Another tight one.
Well, So these might be a little bit stressful for the players or the fans. It's pretty great as broadcasters. We get some exciting games. I think you have to, don't you? And I said the official going to let him off with a warning here. Ooh, that's pretty generous if you ask me.
His first personal.
Considering the foul was on him as well. I mean, we saw in the last game on Tuesday that Zane Novotny got teed up for.
I think he may have said something he shouldn't have.
I mean, there's that, and when you call a foul on Smith and then he spikes the ball out of frustration, I think that warrants a technical in my book. But.
Yeah. I hope he warned him.
Yeah, that's what it looked like he did. He kind of said, hey, no, we're not going to let that stuff fly again. So we'll see. Second free throw on the way in. Good for Andrew Wilson. 7 points early on for him. 50 seconds and counting left to go. Doss, near side here, dribbling it back out, giving it up to Noel, guarded by Novotny. Trying to blow by him, and Holthouse meets him, a good block.
That was a nice block. Verticality and just blocked all ball.
Yeah, good job, Isaiah, staying with it, not being afraid, not shying away with his 2 fouls. Intercepted by Novotny, quickly up the court. Holthouse, Wilson again misses with the left-hand layup. Foul underneath on Conroy. That's going to be on Noel, and I believe that's now the 7th. That's the 8th team. That's the 8th team foul.
Yeah, they'll be shooting 1-on-1.
Mikey Conroy at the line.
Need these free throws.
Backs down the front end of the 1-on-1 here. Defense getting back in preparation for Tonganoxie. Second free throw on the way for Conroy is good. First 2 points on the night for him. Give back. Doss back to Cruz. At the elbow.
For the last shot here.
Stripe back to Noel. Pulling the trigger and knocking it down. Nothing but net. Huge three-pointer there for Bonner. Now Tongi's got to answer here, and they won't. Good if it goes for Stripe. And offline.
And that is into the first half with your score. Tonganoxie 29, Bonner Springs 28.
PA announcer saying it for me. Tonganoxie 29, Bonner Springs 28. We'll be right back with the White Birch Properties halftime show right here on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
Chiropractic Center in Tonganoxie is ready to get you back to being the active, energetic person you want to be. Midwest Chiropractic offers a friendly and caring environment with the most comprehensive care for your chiropractic, rehabilitative, and fitness needs. Dr. Robert Shook and Dr. Daniel Haug at Midwest Chiropractic Center care about your health, and their approach to care proves it. To schedule your appointment, call 913-369-0022 or visit them at mwchiropractic.com. The Tonganoxie Recreation Commission understands that the benefits of recreation are endless. Participating in community recreation is not only fun, but also healthy and educational. The Tonganoxie Rec Commission encourages all ages and abilities to participate in recreational activities. That's why they're continually working to develop programs for all the residents of Tonganoxie. To see the latest sports and program offerings and to get signed up, visit them at tongirec.org or call 913-845-3502.
Wizard of Paws, now at their newly renovated location in downtown Tonganoxie, offers personalized pet grooming, doggy daycare, dog obedience, and socialization classes. At Wizard of Paws, your pet will get a one-on-one grooming experience, ensuring they return to you quickly and looking fabulous. And their new facility offers amenities and space that is doggone amazing. Call Wizard of Paws at 913-416-0255 or visit their new location at 406 East 4th Street in Tonganoxie. Learn more at wizardofpawspet.com.
State purpose of visit.
Well, our tractor's gonna kick the bucket this year.
Searching internet for new bucket.
I don't need a bucket.
Provide bucket color preference. Red, yellow, taupe, magenta. Oh, wait, They are out of magenta.
Robots don't know you. We do.
I could do a quote on a new one.
With us, getting the right coverage starts with a conversation. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Farm Bureau agents Tex Vandervoort and Jerry Sanders in Tonganoxie today.
For a winning team, contact White Birch Properties, the real estate MVPs.
Everything old is new again at New Again Outdoor Furniture Restoration in Tonganoxie. Keep your furniture for generations to come with a call to New Again. They specialize in restrapping, mesh sling replacement, welding, and powder coating of all outdoor furniture. New Again has an incredible eye for detail and a passion for environmentally friendly and cost-effective furniture repair. To learn more, go to newagainpatiofurniture.com. Call 913-764-1999 or see more of their projects on Facebook. New Again Inc. in Tonganoxie.
This halftime show is brought to you by White Birch Properties Realty Executives. On White Birch Properties, you have a team of agents ready to help you buy or sell that next house, and their team is ready to help lead you to success in the real estate game. Visit them at 1203 State Avenue, Suite B in Tonganoxie, or call 913-915-0451. We are here at the halftime show. Tonganoxie a 1-point lead over the Braves, 29-28. 6:30 and counting until halftime is over, and we are here. This is the Hall of Fame game, I guess, for Bonner Springs High School. A lot of former alumni coming in, getting inducted into the high school Hall of Fame. Have you not gotten a call yet?
Haven't gotten that call yet, but one of my wrestling teammates did, and then Guy Tyner, he'll be next.
Guy Tyner, yep. You know him very well, well-deserved for Guy. Let's run through our point totals real quick for both teams. Starting here with Tonganoxie, Kyler Keachman held scoreless in the first half. Andrew Wilson, 8 points. Caleb Clark, 4 points. Mikey Conroy, 2. And here's the big one right here. Zane Novotny, 15 points, all coming from three-point range. He has definitely been feeling it early on in this one. He's taken, I think he's gotten a little too cocky at times, kind of letting it fly from well beyond NBA range. I'd be interested to see if Coach Jones kind of talks to him and says, hey, let's not get a little carried away here.
Yeah, but when you hit 5 threes in the first half, you got to say, shoot it, young man.
Yeah. Well, yeah, definitely tell them. Don't tell them to stop shooting it, but maybe let's make these shots a little bit more, a little more easier for you. Flipping over on the other side for Bonner, Strite with 7, Steinmack with 2, Cruz 3, Smith with 8, Doss with 5, and Noel with 3. That three-pointer he made at the tail end of the first half. Approaching 5 minutes left to go here. Partner, while we have a moment, I know we have a very special fan watching back at home, Lily Bell.
Oh, yeah.
Back at home. Glad you could be watching us, little sis. Your big brother loves you very, very much. I know. I hope you're wearing your Tonga gear, not your Bonner gear. I know you go to Bonner Elementary School, but we wear red. We wear red on Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday nights for high school basketball. But yep, thinking of you, little sis. Thanks for tuning in and watching tonight. And if you happen to know anybody that of the Bonner crew being inducted, we're going to go ahead and step away, take a break. But you can go over to Bonner Springs High School website. They have their own live stream there. You can watch the rest of this Hall of Fame induction ceremony there. When we come back, we'll have second half action. Chieftains looking to pull away from the Braves. They have the 1-point lead, 29-28. We'll see you in the second half here on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
Trendy tees, fun fashions, team threads, and even candy for the kids. That's the Rustic Heifer in Tonganoxie. The Rustic Heifer is helping make Tongi a boutique lover's paradise. One-of-a-kind, handmade, locally sourced decor, clothes, and accessories. Find the right style for a night out on the town or the best fan gear for the big game. Support local, shop local. Find them on Facebook at Rustic Heifer Boutique and Custom Gifts, or stop by 616 East 4th Street in Tonganoxie. Come count the ways 1866 Bar and Grill is Tongie's tastiest. Incredible selection, delicious preparation, and a beautifully designed space all make 1866 one of the area's premier eateries, delivering big city taste in a small town atmosphere. Satisfying sandwiches, sizzling steaks, the best burgers anywhere, and even lovely lemonade. See the full menu on Facebook at 1866 Bar and Grill, or order now by calling 913-369-7007. Has your furnace left you out in the cold? Pipes plugged? Are you underwater with your water heater? If so, you'll be glad you called Ladd. Ladd Service Company in Tonganoxie has been your heating, cooling, and plumbing specialist since 1986. Ladd is your dealer for top quality brands like York, Aprilaire, and Wolverine Brass. Plus, they maintain and service all other brands. Schedule your appointment by calling 913-369-3509. Visit LaddServiceCo.com to see why you'll be glad you called Ladd.
Thinking about starting your next home improvement project? Make sure you call 811 before you dig. Once you call 811, wait a few days for the utilities to mark your yard with paint or flags so that you don't unintentionally dig into an underground utility line. Hitting a buried line can disrupt your neighborhood's utility service, cost money to repair, or cause serious injury or death. Southern Star asks you to protect your community. Dig safely. Call 811.
With the First State Bank & Trust mobile app, you can bank from anywhere. Check your balance while you're waiting in line here, or transfer funds while you're here. Forget to pay that bill? Pay it from here. Don't cut your visit short to go to the bank. Make your deposit from here. And remember, you're always welcome to bank right here. Did you know First State Bank & Trust has donated over $112,000 to Tonganoxie schools? Every time you swipe your Tonganoxie Chieftain debit card, we donate. For more information, visit us at firststateks.com. Member FDIC.
Midwest Chiropractic Center in Tonganoxie is ready to get you back to being the active, energetic person you want to be. Midwest Chiropractic offers a friendly and caring environment with the most comprehensive care for your chiropractic, rehabilitative, and fitness needs. Dr. Robert Shook and Dr. Daniel Haug at Midwest Chiropractic Center care about your health, and their approach to care proves it. To schedule your appointment, call 913-369-0022 or visit them at mwchiropractic.com. The Tonganoxie Recreation Commission understands that the benefits of recreation are endless. Participating in community recreation is not only fun, but also healthy and educational. The Tonganoxie Rec Commission encourages all ages and abilities to participate in recreational activities. That's why they're continually working to develop programs for all the residents of Tonganoxie. To see the latest sports and program offerings and to get signed up, visit them at tongierec.org or call 913-845-3502.
Wizard of Paws, now at their newly renovated location in downtown Tonganoxie, offers personalized pet grooming, doggy daycare, dog obedience, and socialization classes. At Wizard of Paws, your pet will get a one-on-one grooming experience, ensuring they return to you quickly and looking fabulous. And their new facility offers amenities and space that is doggone amazing. Call Wizard of Paws at 913-416-0255 or visit their new location at 406 East 4th Street in Tonganoxie. Learn more at wizardofpawspet.com.
Forward-thinking fashions and fashionable formals. That's Jeannie's Formals Fashions and Boutique in downtown Tonganoxie. Jeannie's is Tongie's dress shop with the perfect style for your upcoming formal event, including tuxes. Jeannie's also has a huge selection of Chiefs and Chieftain gear, kids' apparels and toys, graphic tees, sublimated tumblers, and more. Stylish apparel in sizes from juniors to 3X. Stop by and see the girls at Jeannie's to get the latest fashions first. 520 East 4th Street in downtown Tongi, or on Facebook at Jeannie's Formals.
So we're buying a bigger home.
A 4-bedroom, but, with room to grow.
Your ocular cavity is malfunctioning.
Because we want kids.
Calculating offspring life insurance.
No, wait. We only have a cat.
Calculating farm insurance.
Is there somebody else who can help us?
Only a human who knows you can create a plan that's right for you. That's why for 80 years we've built relationships first and plans second. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Farm Bureau agents Tex Vandervoort and Jerry Sanders in Tonganoxie today.
For more than 20 years, Kevin Gallagher with American Family Insurance has been serving area families and businesses. As members of your community, Kevin and his staff understand how important it is to be there for you, their trusted neighbors and friends. With locations in Tonganoxie and Kansas City, the Kevin Gallagher Agency is building stronger partnerships. Get a quote today by calling 913-369-4444. That's 913-369-4444. Home, life, auto, farm, and more. The Kevin Gallagher Agency, American Family Insurance.
The start of the second half tonight is brought to you by Community National Bank and Trust. In Tonganoxie, Community National Bank offers a diverse mix of products and services to serve all of your financial needs. Whether it's financing a new home, expanding your small business, or needing assistance with your retirement plans, you can learn more at their website, communitynationalbank.net. We are ready to rock and roll here for the start of the second half between the Chieftains and the Braves. 29-28, 1 point advantage for Tonganoxie, and another close game here. It's kind of becoming the standard around these parts.
Yep. Looks like Bonner's going to pick up full court.
So Tonganoxie they started off hot in this game, had a nice little commanding lead, got up to as many as 8, nearly 10 points, and Bonner kind of went on a nice run, shut it down there in the later parts of the second quarter, and they stormed back all the way down, only down by 1 now. Now the Chieftains looking to go to work here. This is Keatsman with it, stops up at the top of the key and gets it to Clark, kick out to Wilson. He drives, defense going with him, and that time able to finish.
Basket by Andrew Wilson.
10 points on the night for Andrew. We saw a lot of times in that first half, not a lot of times, a couple of times, Wilson getting right underneath the basket in layup range, and he kind of overshot a couple of them, kind of some rare misfires that time, going through the contact and all, and able to finish. Now Smith, this time coming up short. Now the Chieftains have numbers here.
Oh.
And almost throwing it away. Good job by Conroy. Keep the feet in bounds. Wilson driving again. That time, another finish. Back-to-back buckets here for Andrew Wilson to start the third quarter. He's got 12 points on the night. Three-point on the way and no good from Stymack. Rebounded by Caleb Clark, and he's going to hand it off to Novotny. Exploded for 5 3-pointers in that first half. 15 points in total for Zane. Looking to catch fire here again in the second half. This is Conroy with it right in front of us. Young guarding him, trying to get a screen from Keatsman. Young going right underneath it. Now Wilson with it again. Picking up his dribble. Here's Novotny. Straight, hand right in the face. Taking the screen from Clark. Tight rope that baseline. Up top, Conroy for 3. Yes. Just like
back to an 8-point lead.
And just like the first half, they start off on a 7-0 run in the second half. 8-point lead. Young not able to finish. Good rebound by Clark. We have really seen Caleb Clark really kind of grow into his own these past couple of games. It's like his confidence just keeps rising and rising.
Yeah, no question about it.
And it's definitely going to be a key part for this team moving forward if they want to have later on success. Novotny head fake.
Nice
no look
pass.
dime to Keatsman. 9-0 run to open the second half. A 10-point lead. Timeout, Bonner Springs. Looking to keep the momentum rolling. Tonganoxie 38, Bonner 28. 5:33 left to go here in the third quarter. We'll be right back here on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
Tonganoxie Recreation Commission understands that the benefits of recreation are endless. Participating in community recreation is not only fun, but also healthy and educational. The Tonganoxie Rec Commission encourages all ages and abilities to participate in recreational activities. That's why they're continually working to develop programs for all the residents of Tonganoxie. To see the latest sports and program offerings and to get signed up, visit them at tongirec.org or call 913-845-3502.
Get back in the game with Physical Therapy Solutions in Tonganoxie. As a state-of-the-art outpatient physical therapy clinic, Physical Therapy Solutions will develop a plan of care to help you move, reduce pain, restore function, and prevent disability. Physical Therapy Solutions takes great pride in delivering current, quality-driven treatments. Your physical therapist will work with you to help you understand your body so you will achieve long-term health benefits. To learn more, call Physical Therapy Solutions at 913-417-7400 or visit ptsolutionsks.com.
Tonganoxie wasting very little time here to open up the second half on a 9-0 run, and they have a 10-point lead over Bonner Springs and Kaylin Strite on the drive, putting it into the 9-0 run and back to an 8-point lead, 38-30 for Tonganoxie.
Yeah, it's hard to believe Strite, he's just a sophomore. He's really going to be a good one.
Yeah, he really is. He's good on the football field as well. Another star multi-sport athlete. Ball pinballed around, and another easy layup for Strite.
Just like that, a 4-0 run for the Braves.
The Braves trying to claw their way back into this one. Don't let Tonganoxie get too far away. Doss trying to pick that one off, but Conroy still able to collect. Wilson driving on Strite. Can't finish with the left hand, and Cruz coming away with the rebound. Coming back the other way with it. He goes coast to coast. So now a 6-0 run to answer the 9-0 run for Tonganoxie. And back to a 4-point game. Wow. All in the span of like 3 or so minutes. Novotny, good finish. His first 2-point basket of the night. Smith goes through the contact of Caleb Clark, able to answer. 10 points now for Jay Smith, and these teams are just going back and forth at this point.
Like a heavyweight fight.
Yeah. Conroy trying to shake his defender. Doss, ball on the ground now and fighting for it. Looked like Conroy, his leg looked to be kind of caught underneath. I believe that was Young that was on the floor. Luckily he didn't get twisted in an awkward position, and we're actually going to have a foul. That is on Jaden Young, and that's his third, so that's immediately why he ran over to the bench. He knew he was coming out. And Stymack back into the game for Bonner. Body now directing traffic. He gives it to Keatsman up top, working on Smith, trying to drive inside the lane. I'll bring it back out. Wilson driving on Strite, getting away from him, and easy two on the left-handed layup.
Good things happen when he drives to the basket.
Yep. On the cut, Strite giving it to Smith, can't finish. Steinmack's second effort, no good, and it rolls out of bounds. Chieftain basketball. Wilson inbounding, and Bonner coming back with a little bit of pressure, but then backing off right away, and not really committing to it.
Nope.
And Strite again, poking that one away. He is very active with the hands.
Yes, he is. He's quick, too.
Novotny faking it. Oh! Coming in hot. Corner three for Wilson.
Oh, yes!
Yes, it did.
Basket by Andrew Wilson.
8 points in all of the first half and 9 points already. Not even 6 minutes into the third quarter, and another timeout on the floor. Coach Jones calling for the full timeout. We'll go ahead and take it with him. Tonganoxie back to a 9-point lead. 2:35 still left to go in the third quarter.
For more than 15 years, Lynch Real Estate has been a leader in the KC Metro.
Hi, I'm Dan Lynch with Lynch Real Estate, inviting you to come let us prove to you why Lynch Real Estate is a name you can always trust.
Dan and his team have built a reputation for unparalleled customer service and satisfaction by building lasting relationships. Learn more about Lynch Real Estate at lynchresidential.com or give them a call at 913-369-3000.
Whether you're a first-time buyer or a high-end seller, I'm here to make it happen.
back here at the field house at Bonner Springs High School. Dylan Funk alongside Dennis Drennan. Chieftains sitting on top, 45-36 over the Bonner Springs Braves. Went on a nice run to open the second half and banking it home. And that's, I mean, if you are just now tuning into this contest, that's exactly what it's been like. Tonganoxie will go on a run. Looks like they're going to start pulling away, and then Bonner will make a few plays here and there, bring it back close. I mean, it's just been a nice back-and-forth contest so far. Wilson, good bounce pass to Clark.
Yes.
Easy finish underneath.
Nice assist there by Andrew Wilson.
Back to an 8-point lead now. Cruz dishing it over to Smith, and he'll get it back up top. Noel driving, stops, lost the handle of it, and up to Doss. Running floater, good.
Basket by Cameron Doss.
Tonganoxie looking to respond here. Novotny thought about pulling the trigger there. Has yet to attempt a three-pointer in the second half. He went off for 5 in the first half alone. This time he's going to do it. And can't quite make it. Good rebound through 2 defenders.
Wow. What a job by Andrew Wilson there. Finishing with the left hand.
19 points on the game for Andrew and flexing a little bit, as he should. Smith. And a foul call. I think they're going to give this to Clark, which will be his third.
13 or 14.
Fouls on Caleb Clark. His third personal.
Third personal coming at the 109 mark in the third quarter, and Coach Jones looks to be in no hurry to bring him out of the game, so showing some faith in his player out there to play smart. And Caleb Clark, only a junior. And Smith now at the line ready to attempt his 2 free throws with his team down 8. And he knocks down the first one. Second one on the way and rattles out, no good. It'll go 1 for 2 on that trip for Smith.
Under a minute to go in the third.
This is Novotny taking the screen from Wilson. He's going to be called for an illegal screen. And you see him tapping on his chest saying, my bad on that one.
Fouls on Andrew Wilson.
Only his first, though. Alex Crowley checking into the game. Caleb Clark coming out for Tonganoxie. And this is Stymack with it and looking to set up the offense. 45 seconds left to go. He's going to drive in on Wilson and, oh no.
Yeah, they're saying.
Oh, no, that's not good.
Is he grabbing his knee?
Yep. His knee, lower leg area as he was trying to drive. It looked like he kind of lost his footing and fell to the ground, and he is
a lot of
slow
times
to get up.
Those non-contact injuries are the worst.
And he appears to be in some discomfort. Teammates looking to help him up here and get him off, and they do just that. Walking pretty gingerly, but walking off on his own power, so that is definitely encouraging to see.
He's going to go back to the trainer's room.
Yeah, do not expect him to come back into this one anytime soon. Maybe later in the fourth quarter, but for injuries, of course, don't want to speculate, but for anything injury-related on that side, it's best to err on the side of caution.
No
That's
question.
for sure. Smith wide off the mark on that one, rebounded by Crowley. Bonner trying to carry on, and here's Keatsman.
Yes.
Open. And 4 points for Kyler Keatsman, and again, back to a 9-point lead. Approaching 20 seconds left to go. Smith guarded by Crowley. He's going to give it back up to Noel. Driving in on Conroy, kicking it out. Smith, and I'm not sure if Smith was quite expecting that one or not. He thought Noel was going to take it himself. Doss trying to go over Crowley, can't get it to fall. Back-to-back rebounds for Alex.
Doss forced that shot.
Good if it goes for Wilson. It's well short.
believe Strike got a finger on that.
Yeah. More than likely. Chieftains have the 9-point lead, 51-42 over the Bonner Springs Braves. We're heading to the fourth quarter on the other side of this quick break here on Tonganoxie Sports Live, your home for Chieftain Athletics.
From its native roots to the bustling community it is today, Tonganoxie's past is as unique as its future. With small town charm and big city amenities, Tonganoxie is the ideal place to grow a business and grow a family. Just 20 minutes from both Lawrence and Kansas City, Tonganoxie is perfectly positioned. Take an afternoon and come explore Tonganoxie. To learn more, go to tonganoxie.org.
We just moved into a bigger home.
I have enrolled you in our Platinum Diamond Titanium plan.
That sounds excessive.
It is. Sign here and here. Initial here and here.
Let's go.
Initial here.
Only a human who knows you can create a plan that's right for you. That's why for 80 years we've built relationships first and plans second. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Farm Bureau agents Tex Vandervoort and Jerry Sanders from Tonganoxie today.
Back out of the timeout here. Dylan Funk alongside Dennis Drennan. Thank you all for joining us tonight. Tonganoxie looking to hang on and close out the sweep.
His second personal.
He did. Wasn't so much contact above, but when Wilson fell, he kind of fell hard on his backside. Good to see. Got right back up on his feet, though, but second foul of the game for Smith. Second team foul for Bonner, and Wilson clanking that one home. Caleb Clark checking back in for Kyler Keatsman. Second attempt on the way in, good for Andrew.
We got a double-digit lead now.
Smith with it, got Clark off his feet, but elects to pass it away anyways to Stripe. Bounce pass underneath to Cruz, and his one-handed floater can't fall.
And he's going to get him for being over the back.
Yep, and he knew it too.
Yep.
It's not too often when the referee calls a foul and you just shake your head like, yeah, I know.
That was me.
Yeah, it was me, yep. Second foul of the game for him now, and Chieftain basketball, largest lead of the night at 11. Andrew Wilson, he has gone off in the second half, 21 points on the game. After only having 8 going into the locker room, and a steal here from Doss, and he gives it up to Strite, down low inside to Cruz, working on Clark and Holthouse, and just not falling for the and one. And
he's going to have to earn them from the line.
Yep, and that's going to be the fourth foul
Fouls on Caleb Clark.
on Caleb Clark. Tried pleading in this case to the official, saying that he went straight up, but the official's not agreeing with him. And Keatsman is going to be coming right back in, presumably for Clark. And you can see Coach Jones now getting an explanation from the official. So Clark will have to come to the bench, picking up his fourth foul. Second free throw on the way for Cruz, and it is good. Back to single digits.
Yeah, Bonner's picking up full court now.
And Young playing tight defense here on Conroy, holding his own though. And it back up top to Wilson, slowing down momentarily, and he gives it to Holthouse, and back to Wilson. That's straight, guarding him now into the far corner. Novotny taking the screen and trying to bounce pass underneath. He was looking for Keatsman, and it rolls out of bounds, so a turnover. And ball going back to Bonner. Young trying to get it down inside to Cruz. Couldn't quite fit it in the window. Now he's going to drive himself, and a forced contested shot. Conroy on the defense, and no good. 6:20 and counting left to go in the fourth quarter. Tonganoxie still on top, 53-44. Each team with 3 team fouls only, and Jaden Young coming away with the steal and the easy finish. First points on the night for Jaden Young. And Bonner Springs just will not go away in this one, hanging tough with the Chieftains. Hand off Novotny.
No.
And get it to Holthouse, almost losing a handle of it. Trying to reach out and snag it one-handed. Conroy feeling the pressure, still able to hold on to the ball. Now Wilson with it, had it swiped out of his hands by Strite. Yeah, I'd really like to see him when he's a senior.
Oh boy.
As a player, because he is just going to continue to develop these next 2 years, and he's going to be one fine ball player into the corner.
One now.
Yep. Taking the screen, trying to get away from his defender, and now they'll reset. Wilson now trying to drive, hand off Conroy. Chieftains taking their time on this possession. They've taken up nearly a minute already, and that's a foul on Strite.
Yeah, that was ticky-tack.
Yeah, it was. Barely putting his hands on Wilson, nothing too egregious, but. And Caleb Clark checking back in for Isaiah Holthouse with his 4 fouls. So one more for Caleb, and he will foul out of the game. So looking to play smart here. Wilson inbound, he bounces it in. And, yep.
Steal and layup by Cameron Doss.
Cameron Doss with the steal and the layup. And now look now, back to a 5-point lead. And a jump ball underneath. He'll stay down here with Tonganoxie, though.
Possession error favors Tonganoxie.
And maybe a little bit of frustration now starting to seep through. Andrew Wilson not liking the way he or his teammates are playing right now. They've had many of opportunities throughout this game. Wilson open, wide open underneath, and another bad inbounds pass and a steal. Young rattles it home over Clark. It's back to a 3-point game right now. And Coach Jones gonna have to take a full timeout here as his team. Again, just when you think they're gonna start pulling away and put this one away, it's
game of runs again.
Back to a 1-possession game. 4:44 left to go in the fourth quarter. We'll have more after the break here on Tonga Sports Live.
At Family Medicine of Tonganoxie, you'll find incredible care close to home. A friendly staff here for you when you need them, offering primary care for all ages from general physicals and health exams to minor procedures and x-ray services, along with an overall patient education ensuring peace of mind that you're receiving the best care possible in a convenient, accessible manner. Visit lmh.org or call 913-845-8400 to schedule an appointment and learn more about the incredible primary care providers at Family Medicine of Tonganoxie, your partner for lifelong health.
With the First State Bank and Trust mobile app, you can bank from anywhere. Check your balance while you're waiting in line here, or transfer funds while you're here. Forget to pay that bill? Pay it from here. Don't cut your visit short to go to the bank. Make your deposit from here. And remember, you're always welcome to bank right here. Did you know First State Bank and Trust has donated over $112,000 to Tonganoxie schools? Every time you swipe your Tonganoxie Chieftain debit card, we
Back out of the Tonganoxie timeout. It was once a double-digit lead, now evaporated down to a 3-point lead, 53-50 over Bonner Springs. The Chieftains have struggled to just put this team away so far in this one, approaching the halfway mark of the fourth quarter here. That's another risky pass there. Wilson back with it up top, guarded by Strite, handed near side Conroy. It just doesn't look like the Chieftains haven't been quite aggressive here as of late, not taking too many drives to the basket. It seemed to be working well for them earlier. Not sure why they've abandoned that game plan right now. He's been driving a little bit, now stopping, hand to Wilson, driving in on strike, trying to hand it off to Clark, but a whistle first. Foul on the floor.
It's on strike.
Yep.
Fouls on
His third.
His third personal.
One more, and the Chieftains will be in the bonus. No, two more.
Two more. 15 foul. Rodney looking for an option, lobbing it in, straight again, trying to go for the steal. And Wilson,
nice.
Euro stepping through the double team.
Basket by Andrew Wilson.
There's a big basket right there.
23 points for Andrew Wilson in this one. Big part. Jaden Smith. Oh, don't let that go out. And good second effort. Keatsman and Novotny's both fighting for it. The Chieftains looking to keep it going here. Novotny now getting into the paint, looking for some help, trying to pass it off to Conroy, and just couldn't get it to him. And he's helped off the floor, and it'll be Bonner Springs basketball. I gotta tell you, I think these tight games, we're just taking it out of me. I feel drained right now.
They are exciting, but they're emotionally draining.
Yeah, they really are. Cruz driving in, some contact, no whistle on the floor.
Letting them play now.
Yep. Big boy basketball, I like it. I hope they just keep calling it both ways. So Clark with it up top, and he felt strike coming from behind, and
they get him with an elbow.
Well, that's it.
That's it.
Fouls on Caleb Clark. His fifth personal.
Fifth personal foul of the game for Caleb Clark. He now fouls out. And Coach Jones is going to send somebody in. It's going to be Holthouse. Clark exiting the game. 6 points on the night. Smith again working underneath and right away picking up another foul. That's Isaiah Holthouse.
Is that his fourth?
That is his third, is what I have.
His third personal.
No, third is right.
Jay Smith at the line, shooting two.
Jay Smith back at the free throw line. His team down by 5, looking to make it a one-possession game here. And able to rattle home his first attempt. Second one on the way in, good. 3-point contest here now. And Wilson looking for some teammates to inbound it to. Bonner trying to pressure it a little bit. Botany driving, kick out, Conroy. And another great defensive play there by Young. Deflecting that one out of bounds, inbounding Novotny right in front of the student section. And able to just thread the knee. I don't know how Young didn't get a deflection on that one, but now Wilson near the baseline. And
he's bailed out by Coach Jones with a timeout there.
I'm not sure if Coach Jones called it or if Andrew called it himself, but I think that was definitely the right call. He was in no man's land between the double team and the baseline. We'll be right back in 30 seconds on Talking Sports Live.
A great collision on the field? Awesome. An awesome collision on the road? Not so great. If that bad play does come your way, take your car to S&S Body Shop in Tonganoxie. S&S has been the area's premier auto collision repair center since 1972, working on all makes and models, glass replacement, bumper repair, fiberglass and plastic, color matching, and more. Plus, they work with all insurance companies. Get your ride back in the game. Learn more at snsautoandbody.com or call 913-369-3193.
Back live out of the timeout. Tonganoxie 55, Bonner Springs 52, 2:17 left to go in the fourth. Back here and back into the game for Bonner. That is Stymax, so it's like the saw him leave earlier in the game with an apparent leg injury, but good thing to see him back out there. Nothing too alarming, but he does pick up his third foul right away. One more foul for Bonner, and that'll put Tonganoxie in the bonus. Approaching 2 minutes left to go here in the final quarter of action.
2 minutes.
Novotny letting it fly from three. Short, but able to run down his own rebound. Tippy-toeing near the corner, staying in bounds. Now shaking his defender back out to Wilson. Good pass. That should have been a foul. And Young deflecting it out of bounds. And again, these refs are letting it play.
Yep.
Gotta credit it.
I think if you're Tonga, you need to make them put you on the line, unless you have a layup.
Let's see what they like to do here. Only a 3-point lead. And another possible miscommunication, but Wilson able to run it down. Smith right on his heels, but Wilson able to get there first. Now approaching the 130 mark. Young right on top of him. Good defense. Rodney taking the screen, firing it. Holthouse almost had it poked away. Conroy, corner three.
Oh, that would have been huge.
That would have been huge indeed. Here comes Bonner back the other way with it. And Young dribbling it out up at top. A minute left to go now in the fourth. Stymack. Or by Conroy up top, Jay Smith. Getting down to crunch time here. Smith, step back, three-pointer, good.
Three-pointer by Jay Smith.
And this game is now tied once again.
40.9 seconds.
I said some of the talking bench asked it if he might have pushed off a little bit. I didn't really see one. It looked like a clean step back and just knocking down that three-pointer. Absolutely huge. Timeout on the floor. We'll go ahead and stay here, tied up 55 apiece. 40.9 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. I mean, I don't know what your mindset is over on that Tongi bench, because you have had your chances to put this team away so many times. You come out and start the game on a 7-0 run. You do the same in the second half. You have a double-digit lead later in the third, and here we are under a minute to play in the fourth, and we're knotted up 55 apiece. So,
kudos to Bonner. They just wouldn't go away.
Yeah, it just will not go away. And when it looked like bad was becoming worse, when Stymack went down, Trent Stymack with the injury, went back to the locker room, hasn't played for much of this second half, just coming back into the game maybe about 5-10 minutes ago. So maybe a little bit of a boost, a little bit of assistance coming in for the Braves. And this is where stars make big plays here in crunch time.
Who wants the ball?
It's him. Wilson driving and can't get the basket to fall, but a foul. And he'll have a chance to earn him at the free throw line.
Fouls on Tavian Cruz. His third personal.
Third personal foul for Tavian Cruz.
Yeah, big free throws here for Andrew.
You have two clutch free throws. And you got the guy you want at the free throw line. Ice water in his veins.
Yep.
Not letting the pressure mount to him at the moment. Alex Crowley checking in late for the game. I think he came in for the wrong guy. I think he came in for Isaiah Holthouse, and I don't think that's who Coach Jones wanted him to come in for. And meanwhile, Wilson.
Bonner with a chance to tie or win it.
25 points on the night for Andrew. And let's see if Coach Jones might burn one of his timeouts, and he won't. He's just going to let
him play.
And that's a travel.
Oh, that's huge. Now they're going to have to put the Tongi players on the line, whoever they foul. They've got a foul now.
Yeah. Find a way to get it to.
Andrew's triggering it in.
Wilson's inbounding, so they get it in to Keachman, but Wilson takes it right from Smith. And that's exactly what you wanted if you're Tonganoxie. Right. 13 is heading back to the free throw line. The chance to really put this game on ice. If he can hit both of them.
If he hits both of them, it's a two-possession game. with under 20 seconds. Just a machine at the line.
Yep. I like Kawhi Leonard, man, just a cyborg. He's out there to play basketball. No emotions, no anxiety whatsoever. So composed out there. Back to a 3-point lead, 58-55. Huge free throw on the other side of the break here on Tonganoxie Sports Live. We'll have the conclusion.
The Ways 1866 Bar and Grill is Tongie's tastiest. Incredible selection, delicious preparation, and a beautifully designed space all make 1866 one of the area's premier eateries, delivering big city taste in a small town atmosphere. Satisfying sandwiches, sizzling steaks, the best burgers anywhere, and even lovely lemonade. See the full menu on Facebook at 1866 Bar and Grill, or order now by calling 913-369-7007.
At Kansas Insurance, we know one size doesn't fit all. In fact, our whole mindset is based on customized policies for you and your families. We're local, and we do what we do because we care about you. Think of us as brokers for your insurance needs. Working with Kansas Insurance gets you the award-winning service and attention to detail that only an independent agency can provide. All across Kansas, we're here.
All right, coming out of the commercial break, hot, huge free throw on the way for Andrew Wilson. For a 4-point lead. Got it. 4 huge free throws late in the fourth from Wilson. And if you're Tonga here, just don't foul. Smith, 3-pointer on the way. Bites it home. And Wilson, he knew nothing but smile about it.
Yeah.
He played it perfectly. You definitely don't want to foul.
That's 2 he's banked in tonight from 3-point land.
Yep, back to a 1-point contest. We'll go ahead and stay here during the break. Hey, my goodness, man. This is
Well, if you're Bonner, you can't. If you don't steal the inbounds pass, you got to immediately foul.
Yeah.
I'd make sure that I got it in the hands of Andrew Wilson.
Yeah, that's for sure. He got to imagine Coach Jones on his clipboard down there got to be drawing up his best inbounds play. And like you said, you got to get it into the hands of Wilson. Yeah. So who you going to have inbounding? Who do you trust the most? You going to give it to Zane? Or
I'd say either give it to Zane or Mikey Conroy.
Because you can't afford, and we've seen it a couple times, especially in the second half. These Bonners come up with steals and laid them up at the other end.
If they're smart, they'll double up on Wilson.
We'll see what they come up with here. Even
Mikey Conroy to trigger it in.
Even Kyler Keefe, he's got to give Jay Smith his props.
What did I say? They're double teaming Andrew.
And let's see if they can find a way to shake him free. He's open in the corner and into Crowley, and wisely giving it right back to Conroy. Exactly 10 seconds left on the clock. And Mikey's going to have to knock down both of these. Let's see today.
Huge free throws here for Mikey. Bonner will still have a chance to tie.
Well, he's got to make both of them first.
Yeah.
And he does. Knocks down the first one. Huge. $60-58 now. Second one coming huge here for Conroy.
Yes.
Nice water.
10 seconds.
7 points for Mikey Conroy. Strite. Who's going to take the shot here? It's going to be Smith again. Wide open. Off the mark. Doss, good if it goes. No good. And the Chieftains hold on for the road sweep at Bonner. Tonganoxie 61, Bonner Springs 58.
Well, we had a couple of buttes tonight, partner.
Oh, my goodness. You're telling me, man, this has been an incredible night of Friday night basketball. Where else would you want to be than the Fieldhouse at Bonner? And a valiant effort by the Braves. Give them their credit.
Yeah, no question.
Coach Strite, Coach Jones shaking hands, embracing each other. And credit to both teams for a fantastic game. And the boys team coming through clutch for Tonganoxie, completing the sweep. The girls winning earlier 56-51. And the boys winning tonight 61-58.
Yeah, getting that revenge for the earlier loss in the tournament.
That's what they do, and a huge win for Tonganoxie, now 9-6 on the season. And I think this is a huge kind of a momentum build for this team. Maybe help them give some confidence back as well, because ever since they started off 4-0 on the year, they've been kind of hit and miss all through tonight. And and don't get me wrong, they had their stretches tonight of some questionable play, and they almost let Bonner come back into it. But in the end, when you had your key players, Andrew Wilson, Mikey Conroy, had to make some huge free throws there at the end.
Yeah,
they did just that,
and
they were able to hold on to the end. And just a great game tonight. And my goodness, I'm drained, honestly.
Yeah,
I'm really drained. Really drained. Tonganoxie crowd filing out here at Bonner Springs High School. Tonganoxie completing the sweep tonight, and that's going to do it for our coverage this evening. Just keep the great games coming, man.
No question.
This has been some great broadcasting. We're starting to wind down here in the regular season. Next time we are live on air will be Tuesday, February 8th. So next Tuesday, February 8th, we are back at home. 6 p.m. tip-off for the girls. Boys tipping off at 7:30 as we will host Jeff West. So that's the next game. And then we also have a game, not next Friday, but Thursday. So I think this is like one of our very first games we've done on Thursday this year. Thursday, February 10th, we will also have the doubleheader. It says doubleheader on the schedule against Leavenworth. So that's how the slate looks for Tonganoxie next week. Plus the week after, you got the makeup dates for the Spring Hill doubleheader that got postponed earlier in the year due to COVID. And after that, you got Paola, Ottawa, and Lansing one more time at home, and then it's off to the playoffs, baby. Yeah. So, and
looking forward to it.
Yep, and very similar like the Lady Chieftains. Hopefully, this boys team, they can take this momentum and just start a nice winning streak, start to get hot at the right time, and hopefully make a deep run here into late February and early March.
Well, at times they look like a team on a mission, and they came out with two big runs to begin the game and to begin the second half, and then was able to hold on with Bonner charging back. I mean, they played their hearts out.
Yes, they absolutely did. Right through the point totals for your Chieftains. Kyler Keatsman finishing 4 points on the night. Andrew Wilson powering strong, 27 on the night. Yeah, just another incredible performance by him. Caleb Clark with 6 before he fouled out. Mikey Conroy with 7, 2 huge free throws there at the end to seal the victory for Tonganoxie. And Zane Novotny went off big in the first half, 15 points, only held to 2 in the second half at 17. And that is the point totals for your Tonganoxie Chieftains. We're going to go and wrap up our coverage here from Bonner Springs High School. Again, thank you all so much for joining us tonight on Tonganoxie Sports Live. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit that notification bell right next to the subscribe button. Let me try that again. So that way you will always get notified whenever we go live on air with a new broadcast, and you will never miss a single Tonganoxie High School athletic broadcast here on Tonganoxie Sports Live. On behalf of everybody at the Harris Media Services and Tonganoxie High School, our athletic director Cody Witt, head principal Mark Farrar, I'm Dylan Funk, alongside my broadcast partner Dennis Drennan, our camera girl Brittany Ansel. Thank you for making the trip out tonight, running camera for us, and we say thank you, good night, stay safe, have a great weekend, and we will see you all on Tuesday for the doubleheader against Jeff West.
You've been watching Tonganoxie High School Athletics on your new home for the Chieftains, Tonganoxie Sports Live. Tonganoxie Sports Live is presented by Kansas Insurance, locally owned and operated. Learn more at kansasins.com. Also by watching. And be sure to catch every second of the action right here on your home for the Chieftains, Tonganoxie Sports Live.